inside.
Hello, fall besties. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you falling this evening, this morning, this afternoon, whatever cozy time of day it is for you? I hope you're having a cozy one. Maybe you have a blanket. Maybe you have some zucchini bread. Maybe you just got home from apple picking, or whatever people do in the fall that's nice and quaint and cozy. Maybe you're simple like me and you just have tea. Tea for me is one of the universal identifiers of fall, that and fall colored nails. That's what we're here for. But first, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get cozy. It's a cozy Wednesday stream. We're not gaming tonight, I know. Disappointing to all the gamers out there. We are not playing Spot the Contradiction unless you count the detective's evaluation, which will take place later in this stream. And then you will spot the contradictions in their work. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But for now, welcome on in, everyone. Welcome. It's cozy time. We're just hanging out. It's basically fall. We declare fall. Order. Order in the seasons. I declare fall has begun. Cheers. Everybody just chill. Relax. What a nice olive color. Shrek, thank you, Ben, for wasting your invaluable member chat on that. We definitely find so much value from that. Thanks, Ben. All right. I'm late because I was getting all the swatch reels around my house. Like, you know what it is. You know what we're doing tonight, baby. We got a lot of swatch reels. We got a lot of combos. We got a lot to show off and discuss. But yeah, just welcome on in, everyone. Welcome to the mods. Welcome to the Menchie Gang members. Welcome to the new fall vibes. I'm wearing a mossy green sweater. It's the perfect match for Modest Moss. Yes, I remember wearing this sweater in a stream once, and someone was like, that'd make a really good nail polish color. And I was like, yes, it would. Let's make a mossy green. So yeah, that's what Modest Moss is. Okay, this song is like doing the most. Relax. You know how hard it is to find royalty-free Taylor Swift folklore and Evermore? Very hard. I would like a moment of silence to appreciate the time invested in trying to find cottagecore royalty-free music. It's very difficult. Thank you for acknowledging my efforts. Exactly 2 people will notice, but it's very important to me, so I appreciate it. Love this set so much, gonna snag it with the collab next month. Woo! That's what I figured people were doing, but then I saw the website and I looked at the live view. I shared some of it on Snapchat earlier, and I was like, oh, okay. People would like to shop. People would like fall to start now, like immediately. So thank you guys for picking up the collection. I'm just gonna go through some member chats. Thank you, Elaine's on a business trip right now. You okay, business? It's business time. You have no idea how great it is to have a cozy stream right now. It's cozy business time. That's what we're doing on stream, because I will have some preliminary sales information for you later. So stay tuned. We will revisit business, of course. Christian Girl Autumn, let's go! Do I look the part? I kind of tried to dress like Christian Girl Autumn. As a Massachusetts resident, did I even say that state right? Probably not. The fact that you dropped a fall cremes collection the same day Pumpkin is back at Dunkies is hilarious. Oh, yeah, totally did that on purpose. You mean Dunkin' Donuts, I think? Yeah. Love this set so much. Okay, I read that. I'm so excited. The fall vibes are immaculate. Thank you, Jenny. Can't wait to try them out. Thank you, guys. What time is it there? It's 5:13 p.m. where I am in Ottawa, Canada. It's giving horse girl vibes, kind of, but shorter. I tried to use a curler, so you can see like the one effort still left of simply attempting to curl, but it all fell through. That's okay. My hair is, it's fallen off just like a fallen flake taco. We like falling off, actually. It's a good look, you know? Looks pretty, especially when you sponge it on. I've unlocked the coolest combo with the sponge on. I love all the colors. I'm buying the set. Yay! The one curl. Guys, I tried. The effort has been noticed. I don't know why, like, none of them else wanted to hang out. Okay. Thank you, Nick's Polish. Okay, I know today's all about the new cremes, but I'm here to tell everyone not to sleep on Holo Taco Blues. Some of my faves from Holo Taco, also the light mode polishes. Thank you, Nick. Everyone is doing justice for their respective faves. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, justice for Frosted Metals next. It's so hot in Arizona, and I've been really excited. I've been ready for fall for a while now, so I'm very excited for this. That topper, oh my god. It's, okay. True talk, it's still really hot where I am. Like, there's no need for me to be wearing this mossy, fleecy sweater, but I always wear hoodies. That's, like, just my outfit all the time. I don't care what season it is. I'm always ready for fall season. You know what I mean? Like, mentally, I'm always in a sweater. I would always like to be cozy. And it helps that I don't have to go outside that much. So I can increase my air conditioning and pretend like it's always fall in my household. So whatever your season is, whether it's actually fall incoming, whether leaves are falling, or they might start soon, or it's hot as fuck, but you wish you could be wearing cozy sweaters. You're just like ready for the sweaters. Where are they? Come on, son, get the fuck out of here. It's fall. That's what I'm ready for. That's where I'm at mentally. And that's where Holo Taco is at with the release of the new Down to Earth bundle, which is a collection of 6 different cremes and a new Fallen Flake multi-chrome topper. Okay, we have a few things to do, but I kind of wanted to keep my energy here, so I'm gonna relax. Christine, stop getting excited. I know, I just wanna be excited, but like it's not retro. The energy for retro is like this, screaming, it's the 90s, we're all children again, look at all these jelly combos. And now we're like, I love nail polish. And I love all the combinations you can make with it. It's just so cool and cozy. That's the energy we need to achieve. We've matured in like a month. Totally just changed our personality. It's tea time, basically. It's peaceful sipping, peaceful swatching, peaceful playing with the new colors. And there was no live stream launch. This is the live stream launch, but we're doing it later. We're doing it low key, like, you know, low key blushing. It's all about staying grounded. Detectives, stay grounded. I'm just gonna read some of your much appreciated member chats and super chats. This collection looks absolutely perfect for my autumnal heart. I can't wait for these dusty fall shades in the Holo Taco collection. The Perfection collection. Oh, the perfect. Careful. You're gonna have to. That's a hard bar to follow. Damn. So excited for the new colors. Thank you for the super chat. My coworkers and I gushed about them all day. The way you captured the colors of the fallen leaves and the flakes. Girl, that's gorgeous. Thank you. Congrats on another great release. Thank you so much. This is my favorite HT collection. Please, please, please do not ever, ever discontinue them, Christine. The requests are being made already. I see. Especially stay grounded. Interesting. This is a fave. Okay, we're gonna do some votes. I'm gonna collect your data. Don't worry. I'm gonna be doing data. My first Holo Taco combo is going to be Amber Apathy and Fallen Flake Taco. Oh my god. What a lovely, like, November topaz birthstone sparkle look that would give. I'm going to try out for my school girls wrestling team. Thank you, Simplynailogical, for inspiring me. A shy sock. Congrats, Moon. That's awesome. Brady Baker. Oops. I know we just got the new collection, but we need multi-chrome flakes in all the... If there's a bingo being played right now, you can check off the box of people asking for something new already. Really appreciate Holo Taco letting you use gift cards and redeem points. And birthday gift in one order. Ordered 5 new ones today. We'll get the pink and purple next. Awesome. Leah, thank you for the super chat. I won't be able to watch the next few lives. I'm going to Montreal where I'll be getting my very first Holo Taco order. That's so exciting. Woo! Officially a year. Thank you for being in the Menchie gang for a year. Being cozy 24/7 is a must in the summer. I wish I could wear sweaters when it's summer, but I get hot so easily. I know. That's why the technique of not leaving the house, where possible and applicable, can come in handy if AC is available. Thank you, Danielle. I love the stream so much. My cat Beyryn knows instantly when I put on your videos and he comes to watch them. Menchie can't. Menchie's not here, unfortunately. She's just low-key hanging out downstairs. She should come up. Menchie, where are you? Menchie, do you hear me? I'll be picking this collection with the Sophia collab next month. I can't wait to get that topper. Sales data coming in a bit. Hi, Simply, wondering how you feel about dropping new collections now. Even Holo Taco is 4 years old. Do you ever get nervous or have stage fright? Yes, but it's more when it's a live launch, and this is not that. This is like just a smaller group of you guys hanging out later, and it's kind of like, you know, we can just chill and chat, and I don't even really think about it. I mean that in like a good way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really like overthink about it too much. I think when I'm live doing live launches, then yes, I do kind of stumble sometimes, which I'm sure you've noticed. But whatever, we all do. It's just about, you have to like get over the fact that you are gonna stumble or say something that makes no sense, and just realize that people will care for exactly 2 seconds and then forget about it. Thank you for not caring for more than 2 seconds. Thank you, Peyton. Olive pimento nails with the light green and red. Okay, stuffed green olives. Thank you, Estefania. Now I'm going to listen again to the pod because now I understand the stay grounded comment Simply did. I dropped a lot of shade names. There was brick wall, we said low key, and stay grounded. It was harder to work in modest moss. Like, what the fuck was I gonna say? You know what I mean? Felt inspired by the new release and painted Halogen Glow over Monstera. I love that combo. The flaky looks like dried rose petals, perfect for autumn. I love the tea collection. Happy that there is a continuation, and it looks stunning. It really does feel like the spirit of the tea collection, just because of the number of cremes, the season, and a flake topper. But we'll go through comparisons and, you know, spot the difference. Oops, it keeps jumping. You guys are too good. There's so much excitement over this one. It's been so fun reading like your comments on Instagram and Discord already, and Facebook. Thank you, Carolina. Hello there. So excited for this bundle. The topper is fall. Magical. Thank you. Filling up those gaps, eh? That's the goal. Thank you, Literary. Love the new collection. My coworker and her husband borrowed some of my polish for the Vancouver Pride Parade. Now they are looking to order some. That's so exciting. I hope they love it. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny Aesthetic. How has summer been in Canada? It's been really fucking hot, and like tornado warnings in Ottawa like every other week, it seems like. Fucking weird. Thank you, Cassie. Work in office, wear sweaters, and use space heater and electric blanket all summer. That was like literally me in the office. Just eternally cold things. Thank you, Lily. Your streams helped me through a difficult pregnancy. I'm now sitting here with my beautiful daughter, Autumn. Her name is Autumn. Oh, that's so cute. Dreaming of the day when we will be painting our nails together with Holo Taco. What a sweet story. Damn. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Megan, for the gifted. Purple with Envy with retro jellies on top is awesome. Okay, on new combo unlocked. Also, world's first under. I've seen people put the jellies over chromes. I've been playing with combos. Thank you for being awesome and bringing us awesome polish. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Kelsey. Green, very excited. Mac. Then I was gonna wait until next week with my points, but then I saw them and thought, oh, saw it, and I bought them. Yeah. Thank you, Lau. Oh my God, I just realized it's been a year as a member. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Menchie Gang. There's a lot of you that have been here for over a year now. It's crazy. I've been streaming for like almost 2 years. What the heck? Demon, hey, super excited about the red and purple. Starting my fall vibes today with Gold Flake. Manifesting the weather, woo! The fantastic Kim. Flipping us off was obviously a clue. Well, now the clues have all been told, so you know, everything's been spilled. Thank you, Chris, for Shrek Core. I'm not quite ogre the 90s. Ah! Good one, good one. Ben, can you bring my iPad? I just realized I forgot it. If you're listening. Green top is a good color for you. Thank you. Happy for the fall colors. How does Saf's collab purple compare to Nightshade? I will have that comparison, even though it's not released, but you've seen it. So I do have that one painted. All right, I'm going to switch to regular chat. In case you're new here, if you haven't been to a live stream in a while, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. It's okay if you're shy and you don't want to talk much. Just put a 1. Like, you don't have to talk. I'm mostly a lurker in live streams, so I get it. You're like, I'm just here to listen. I don't want to participate in this class. I just want to listen. So go ahead and put a 1. There you are. I'm documenting all your names. I'm going to follow up with a test. So you better listen closely. Someone wrote 47. What is this? 2 million? Did Ben just gift memberships? Bentendo. Thank you, Bentendo, for gifting 20. Why are you in good mood? What the heck? What's going on? Ben just gifted 20 memberships to the Menchie Gang. Susan chooses who gets those memberships. It's not me or Ben. And that means 20 of you will come to the next Menchie Gang only members live stream, which is a bonus live stream I do once a month, just for some more FaceTime with supporters of my streaming career. And I will have an announcement. I will have an announcement for Menchie Gang to share. And I think the next one is going to be the last Sunday of this month. But I still have to schedule it. But it's going to be fun. Thank you, Ben. Just here. I'll take it like this. I forgot my iPad.
Saf thinks you look good in green. Are you in autumn?
Is she here? What do you mean? I'm just like, why are you saying that? Like, Sophia!
We gotta go to that Toronto lady who's like, here's what colors you are.
Am I an autumn? Am I a warm autumn? No, I'm a hollow. Like, no, you can't put... Does it suit me?
It brings out the face.
Does it bring out
Look how your
my
face
nose?
just pops.
Is my nose popping?
No.
What about my teeth? I'm a rainbow. I'm a rainbow. I'm a rainbow. No. What are you doing? I'm a frosted metal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Wait, Matt. Oh, I'm a Matt down to earth babe bundle babe. I'm a moss babe. I'm renaming Modest Moss to Moss Babe. It's the unofficial name.
She's just doing that, right?
What lady? Me lady?
No, she's just like, oh, those are your colors. I could do that.
Ben is the lady now. Ben is the lady. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, everybody.
Degree in color.
All right, everybody, settle in. It's Christian Girl Fall with no H. That's me. I'm Christine without the H. And we're doing just fall-y things. What do we want to do first? It's up to you. I'll let you guys choose. Here, I'll tell you what we can do. We can watch the Holo Taco launch video and give you a director's cut. We can go to the Holo Taco website and read the shade descriptions. We can look at the mood board. I made a mood board for you. We have some very preliminary sales results, but before I do those, I'd want to do a poll from you guys on your favorites so we can compare. And we have combos wheels with toppers, and we have comparisons with pre-existing shades, and we have a yogurt lid to peel, the most exciting thing, obviously. Okay, I'm saying most people just write mood board. That's a good choice. I like the mood board because it'll help offer the explanation and set the tone. You guys would be good like directors of something. I'm gonna hire you as my stream director. Good job. Good choice. Is the music volume okay? We don't want it to be too chaotic. We want it to be calming. But I also want you to hear it. Music is good? Yeah, I don't want it to be too quiet. You should be able to hear it. But just as a recap, in case you're coming in late, we already launched the collection. The collection is live. Let's see the creme comparisons. Mary! That was a good one. The collection has been live since earlier today. So this isn't a launch live stream. It's a post-launch live stream where we're just chilling. I'm just hanging out with y'all, you know, doing some comparisons, some talking, some chatting, some sipping tea. But yeah, people have been shopping since earlier this morning. It's just a chill and chat. And this is what we define as like a low-key drop. Funny how one of the shade names is literally low-key blushing. But it's a creme bundle. And there's no collection box, so there's nothing limited edition about this release. But we wanted to set the tone for autumn and just do like a little palette cleanser. Here it is. So here's the mood board for the Holo Taco Down to Earth collection, which was always conceptualized as a creme launch. So occasionally throughout the year, we will inject just a couple cremes here and there. And that was after a lot of customer feedback that we did surveys on like royalty surveys over the last year. And while anecdotally, I have to admit, I thought people wouldn't be interested in Holo Taco releasing cremes, because like, let's be honest, I've told you like you can buy cremes at the drugstore, you know. I've said that. We have released cremes, you know, because you need something to put your toppers over. And when we did, people were so satisfied with them and they wanted more. They loved the formula and the opacity of the cremes. They love how they gradient. And it's harder to find cremes with consistent good quality in the drugstore. But obviously the drugstore has like an infinite number of colors. So like, yeah, I'm not claiming that we're inventing new colors here, but I do think people have been really happy with the coverage and opacity of our cremes. And the majority of customers on all of our surveys are begging us, please do more cremes, do more cremes. I want to buy them with my toppers. I love the consistency and the quality, and I love the color stories and palettes that you guys come out with. So we're doing it. Instead of making the cremes like a big deal in the way that like, you know, the retro collection might be, or gala or chrome or vacation, you know, where we really want to showcase specialty formulas, our strategy, as you've noticed, but I'll spell it out in case you're just like, oh, this is interesting to learn, has been to inject more cremes in smaller moments, so that they're not like overhyped. Nothing's really limited edition about them unless it's a collab, which is like a different reason. But just generally speaking, you know, let's just throw some in for fall. And then before this, we had the pastel cremes, which was a nice spring palette cleanser, which was the 6 pastel and don't tell cremes. And this is like, now it's fall. So what palette would we like to do in a warmer tone where we have some greens? We have 2 greens, not 1, but 2 greens. I know, everyone's like, yes, green people, rise up. I know there's some of you. We wanted greens, we wanted rich and warmer. I've always been dying for like, we need a real brick red. Like you go outside and there's a real brick wall. I want exactly that, but in a nail polish. We needed a brown, but there was a lot of options of brown here. I kind of debated like what type of brown, and I'm happy with where we landed because people can't decide whether this is brown or burnt orange. Shall we debate that, or do you want to just talk about green? We could just talk about green the whole stream. I mean, I did wear green, so I am biasing the conversation. I understand. Okay, why don't we just do one by one? The mood was autumn vibes. Cozy cremes and coming back down to earth. From all the holo, from all the neon, from all the bright shit in the summer. We're doing it low key. We're hanging out. And we want cozy vibes with a fun fallen leaf flake topper to help make it a little more Holo Taco. Just like, what's a dash of something we can do? And we'll get to that because it's really fucking cool. But we'll get to that in a second. Okay, green. I was inspired by moss. I know we've had Monstera, RIP. Love you, Julian. But we wanted to do a little bit mossier. So this one is warmer. It's mossy, moss babe. Because I'm mossy. Because we're doing fall cremes. It reminds me of like a broccolini on Thanksgiving. Like a really rich, warm green. Deep, but not too dark, so that you can still tell that it's visibly green. So that from far away, it doesn't look black. So I didn't want to go too dark, but still deep enough that it definitely reads like in that dark aesthetic. It's a broccolini moss. Don't eat broccoli, but eat moss. Wait, no, other way around. Don't eat the nail polish, but eat the broccoli. This palette will make you want to eat your vegetables. That's the vibes it's giving. Because the next color kind of also looks like butternut squash or like sweet potato. You know? So like, you could take it either direction. If you really want to go farm core, instead of down-to-earth cottage core, you could just rename all these shades after vegetables if you want. If that is more palatable to you, and you would like the colors to be eaten, then yeah, you could interpret the second color as oatmeal, maple brown sugar oatmeal, butternut squash, acorns. Do people eat acorns? Oh yeah, they do. There's like acorn spreads, right? Yams. There you go. Fresh from the farm. Fresh from the Holo Taco farm. Please enjoy. Biscoff cookies. Yeah, looks like cookies. So the second shade ended up being named Stay Grounded. I didn't want to go like a cookie caramel direction for reasons. I wanted to make sure it stayed in the fall leaves ground, you know, naming convention in order to stay with this theme and also speak to the like low-key, down-to-earth, just chill out, stay grounded vibes. Okay, detectives, relax. Relax, detectives. We will review your work later. But this shade is so multi-purpose. Like some people think it's a dark orange, but then other people think it's a warm brown. So I don't know, you decide. We'll do a poll when I pull up the website and we'll argue about it later. Don't worry, we'll have that argument. It's a very transitional shade. It's multi-dimensional. It's like you can decide what color it is, and obviously it's gonna look different based on different skin tones, but of course, as always, we have tons of different amazing swatchers on our website that you're welcome to go look at. Now, if you're bored of me talking, you can just go look at the website. But yeah, we wanted a warm, rich brown / orange, undefined. You can't decide, but it really helps warm up the whole palette and ground everything together in the season. And then we have the brick color, which was always like a guaranteed. I always wanted a brick red. That was definitely driving the whole collection. That and the mossy green, those two. But in order to make it not Christmas, you have to do a couple things, right? Like the red can't be too red. So we pulled it and made it way brickier, way rustier, closer to orange and warmer so that it wasn't gonna give you that like Santa illusion. Yeah, so it's more like ketchup. Which is like the least appetizing word to use to describe this. But like, I see brick walls, but also ketchup. And I'm just like, delicious, delicious. I'm dunking my ketchup I'm dunking my bricks in ketchup. I'm eating bricks with ketchup and some paprika on top. Some roasted tomatoes. Have that sandwich for breakfast. Delicious. We wanted to call it Bricked Up, but the team thought that wasn't a good idea. Okay, moving on to Nightshade. What became Nightshade was an eggplant purple. This was a wild card. If I'm being honest, there was a time when like there just wasn't gonna be a purple because I was listening to the vocal minority who were like, we don't want purples, we want the opposite of the color spectrum, green, because people do this thing, it's like a psychological thing where you defend what you don't get, and you start to like champion for the thing, the underdog. So when purple became the hero after royalty or loyalty, people were championing the literal opposite of purple, and then they were like shaming purple, like fuck you purple, no more purples, all purples will die. Kill all purple nail polish. So I went back and forth, but then I realized I gotta listen to the data. So I pulled more data, and we will have more data later on whether this purple was at the bottom. And I'll give you a hint, it was not at the bottom. It was definitely not at the bottom of the sales, even preliminary. So you could also make such a good argument that we did not have a purple like this that was more muted, more aubergine, very nightshady. It reminds me of like boots that like fancy people always wore. Like that like specific shade of boots in the rain and fall that people wore, and eggplants. So the official emoji for Nightshade is the eggplant emoji. I had some eggplant related names in mind to use, like eggplanted was gonna be one, like stay eggplanted, but then we wouldn't have done stay grounded. So there were some other ideas, but ultimately we landed on Nightshade, and then you could just use eggplant as a descriptor of color. And then there was pink. which was largely to fill a gap and make everything feel a bit cozier. There's something warm and calming about a warm blushy tone. So think like warm desert rose or pink Himalayan salt or the rhubarb pie filling. Like it's a bit muted, it's not that colorful, but it's still obviously pink and it's soft and it's blushy and it's like a girly flannel, you know, that you see on Instagram and you're just like, oh, how much is that? I love it. And then you're like, I'm not buying that. It's way too expensive. But I love the color. That's the vibe for low-key blushing. Cozy sweaters, blushy, and warmer. And you might have seen some comparisons already. If you go to Holo Taco Instagram story, there are comparisons. So you can go tap through those. But it was needed. Needed in our whole collection, our whole catalog, but also in this palette. Because if you take out the pink, it's a little harsher. It really does bring the coziness. Christmas ham vibes. What? It's not like ham. It's too pink to be. Are you cooking your ham correctly? I'm concerned, Chatter. I think Chatter is eating raw ham. And then there was another green, which I debated. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about doing a green that was like in between of these. It could have been like an even mossier, warmer green and then drop the olive. But I was struggling. I was like, no, I think we can do both. And there's a lot of people in my ear right now saying, give me green or give me no purple. So I was listening to them. But sales will tell whether or not that was a good decision. We will see. We'll find out on this episode of Simply Spills the Data. For the color itself, we have nothing like this. We've never had an olive green color. And I will say it's like a very crisp, delicious olive as opposed to like a grayed out muddy olive. I think it's very difficult to make an olive that everyone is gonna love. Some people look at olive nail polish and they're just like, that's ugly. And then other people look at it and they're like, that's ugly, I love it. We'll take a poll on that one too when we get to reviewing that color. And then the last piece of inspo, which was always the case, but I had a couple options, was falling leaves. The inspiration was like fall leaves falling. What kind of topper, which is Holo Taco's specialty, what kind of taco could we make that would represent falling leaves, that would look good on all these shades and black and literally whatever you want to put it over. And we've never had a multi-chrome flake topper before. We've had metallic foil flake tacos like silver, red, and gold. We did gold with the Tea Creams collection, which is still a big hit, still a really great seller, the gold flake taco. But multi-chrome flake taco we've never done. And we sourced a couple options to like see if we can make it make sense. And it's ultimately kind of a mix to get that perfect like narrow window of the right shades of reddish, orangish, goldish amber with like a slightly to magenta, and sometimes they shift green just like the leaves shift between that range of colors. But yeah, okay, we'll get into those pictures, but this was the mood board. And yeah, I hope you guys like the vibes. The topper is a vibe. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna switch screens. Why don't we, here, we'll watch the video. So I'm just gonna pull it up, but let me put up a poll. Actually, Ben, are you available? Because I wonder if I just want to let him do it so I can just focus on other stuff. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Ben. Bam. Here, I'll read some super chats until he replies. But I want to do an opinion poll, but we're gonna have to do it in a couple goes, like 2 different polls. So I'll just read some of this. Thank you guys. color comparison. We'll be doing that in a bit. Welcome to the Menchie Gang, some of you. Comparisons, I read that. Basically all the colors of my wardrobe. Me too. I have a lot of these like jewel tones. Green has been slowly claiming me. Has been, Ben. And I'm embracing it. I love those greens. Thank you for having different skin tones, showing off the polish. I'm so glad how I can see how the colors look on my brown skin. Thank you so much for the feedback. Christine, you did it again. Thank you, Bruner. Shout out to the team. Great feedback and Facebook group. Thank you. That's Jenna, one of the mods from our Facebook group, All Things Simply. It's the only official Simply Facebook group on Facebook. Oh, you replied. I just want a poll, Ben. Can you make me a poll that says, what's your fave down to earth shade if you had to pick one? And you'll just have to do 4 cremes for now. So just pick 4 and then you'll grab the winner from that one and put it up in the second poll. Do you know what I mean? Ben, read my mind. Just bend up. You know what I mean, right? Like, so I don't have to explain it. Thank you, Cosmic, for the super chat. Christine, we need to talk. What? We need to talk immediately. This color palette. Am I in trouble? This color palette is truly next level. Us creme queens are living our earth tone fantasy with this. Mama, can we get into that nightshade? Yes, queen. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's super kind of you. We definitely need this topper in all colors. Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. I'm so glad everyone loves it so much. That's very exciting to me when it's like universally a hit. What did Ben say? It's gone. Okay, here. Thank you, Ben. What's your fave down? Ben! Now everyone's just gonna vote for the eggplant. Fuck. Okay, so this is Ben's poll. This is really great data collection we're doing. There's totally no bias in this methodology. Absolutely not. What's your fave down to earth shade out of Modest Moss, which is the dark green? Here, I'll just do this. Modest Moss is the dark green. Not Pressed is the olive green. Nightshade is the purple. And Stay Grounded is the brown. So we'll do those 4 now because Susan only lets us put 4 options in a poll. Please come back to YouTube, Susan. I beg you, fix this. And then we'll do a poll with the other ones. Look at the webs. I just love hovering. I just go like this all day. Guys, if you need to find me, I'm just doing this. Whee! So we've got the whole bundle, and then you can purchase each individually. The bundle comes at a discount price, which is great. And we normally do that if there's no box and there's nothing limited edition about it. So there's no box for this collection. This collection and the polishes themselves are not limited edition. I anticipate if these cremes sell out that we're gonna be able to restock them. The Fallen Flake Taco, we bought like a shitload of these pigments, but it is one of those pigments like all the other specialty toppers that there could be variability between batches, or if like worst fucking case scenario, the maker of this pigment is like, sorry, there's no more left, you bought it all, then I will be really sad. But I think we got ourselves covered for now. But like throwback to when we were out of stock of Flaky Holo Taco for 9 months. Does anyone remember that? It was like the great dry spell of Flaky Holo Taco of like 2020. It's terrible. Having traumatic memories of those times. Oh, we also have the retro movie night bundle. So we decided to make a bundle price because the collection box sold out of retro, which is like the VHS set. Thank you guys so much for loving that collection. It's sold out. And now we have individual shades with the bag at a bundle price. So that's good too. I'll let you guys keep voting, and then we're gonna watch the video. I want a frosted metal based on this flake. Oh, you can sponge it on and make it look like that kind of though. Here. Hold on. What's on my other hand? Guys, look. I'm wearing Modest Moss, which I exposed last week, and Fallen Flake Taco. This is one coat, and this is sponged on, right? Here, I'll do this so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, why haven't I even showed you my nails? What's wrong with me? Christine, get your shit together. I'm just showing you a mood board with no pictures of nail polish. So, Modest Moss. Oh, I think we changed my camera last time. Oops. Modest Moss. Doesn't it remind you of Modest Mouse? Are you a Modest Mouse stan? I was. That was part of my youth. And Fallen Flake Taco. Multi-chrome flakes shifts between shades of copper and yellow and amber to reddish and magenta all the way to green at a hard angle. So you can kind of tell through the glass of the bottle like how far the shift will go. That kind of greenish yellow is the far angle, but the predominant color is kind of that copper amber color. And on the nail, one coat will look like that. You can put it over any base color you want. And then I sponged it on. So by sponge it on, I mean, I don't have a sponge here. I mean like literally just taking a nail art sponge. We sell these on the store too, but like you could grab whatever sponge, preferably not a beauty blender because then you'll waste $20. But like you grab a sponge and then you paint it on and then you just go like this and you just dab it. I recommend putting protective peel around your skin so you can easily clean off your skin because the flake taco will like stick on your skin, right? But yeah. Sponge on looks so cool. This is sponged on over green, so you can see a little bit of the green coming through on the sides. Hot tip, if you want it to look just like this, like your whole nail just like this with no color peeking through, then do this over Stay Grounded, which is this shade, because they're the most similar in like undertone. So if you sponge this over this, it'll be the most seamless. What if I want it on my skin? Guys, do not put nail polish on your skin. Okay, I'm gonna end this poll. What's your fave down to earth shade? We have the eggplant and Modest Moss. Fuck. Okay, Ben, do you want to just do the second one, and then I'll take it from there if you have time to set up the second one. So basically, just do the missing shades and one of the winners. So sponged on looks totally different. It looks metallic, like it looks reflective in a whole other way. And it's got like dimension to it because it's a chunky flake. You're gonna have more texture to it, very much like fallen leaves, which is super fun. Thank you, Rosemary. Good choice. 2 moods. And then on my main hand, let me get you the colors. So I've got Nightshade, Brick Wall, Stay Grounded, Not Pressed, and Low Key Blushing for a nice little skinny, I said skinny. What was I reading? Nice little Skittle Manny. Thank you, Ben. So there's a second poll up, and you can go ahead and vote for your fave. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. It's for research purposes. So here they are together. And then here's the missing two. So there's 7 shades all together. You put them like all here. There's so much you can do with this too. And look, okay, let me show you something. So I know like maybe you feel a little bit overwhelmed about wearing every color, although I really kind of like this Skittle. They kind of feel like they blend into each other, right? Like, kind of looks natural. It looks natural. Wrong word, but you know what I mean? I just like the way they kind of jump from one to the other. So I like this, okay? If you're someone who thinks about color tones and design and matching colors, here's what you can do. These two together, if you're like a pink and purple type of person and you're just like, oh, I love that pink plaid sweater, you know, that I see on Instagram, but I'll never buy, but I love it. You could do an easy, simple Skittle mani or just an accent nail or a French tip, or even if you're feeling crazy, paint on plaid with just these 2 colors. These 2 colors look really nice and complement each other. And it's like a specific mood in the cozy fall vibes. Or maybe this is more your vibe. Maybe you're like, gimme rich warmth. I want like the brick walls and the fallen leaves and everything that's warm and cozy about Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. So these 2 together, I think, really bring that home. They both complement each other. They're both very different, but they both have such a warm undertone that they look really good together. Or maybe you're like, green, and only green. I just want to stand out in my green shades. I think Modest Moss and Not Pressed are different enough, but they're both the same color in the sense that they're both green, but you could wear them together if like that's just your whole theme. If your theme is green, wear them together. You're like Shrek right here. Who's a Shrek person? Now you can also make other pairings, but I think these ones are probably the most defined categories. Like this is the more traditional girly plaid sweater. This is the very warm rustic fall vibes, and this is like mean green nail painting machine. And then you got Fallen Flake Taco for everyone. There's enough Fallen Flake Taco for everyone. And of course you could do pink and red. I think that'd be a really cute plaid. Or just like a Skittle mani, something simple. There's a few different ways to pair. Also, if you're like getting into Halloween mode, look, these 2 together kind of look like Halloween-y, like Beetlejuice. I was like, okay, I kind of like it. Weird. Or these, I like the purple and brown. It's very like Gossip Girl in September. I don't know. You know, like Blair Waldorf would wear a quilt out of these 2 colors or something. Or the dark green. I personally like, this is my color palette. Yeah. Purple with that green, because I have kind of hazelish eyes. So when I have green, but then the contrast of purple, it like really looks nice. A throwback to the days where I would wear purple eyeshadow to bring that out. That's what I like about this. Imagine the water marble possibilities. It won't be me bringing them to you, but you know, someone else will do it. Okay, so let's take a look at the polls. So I'm gonna end this one. So Brick Wall and Low-Key Blushing are tied. Wow, very close, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna end them, and then if the mods, thank you Carol for collecting the last one. Wanna just screenshot that one and put it in our Discord? Melon's gonna water marble. Yeah, it won't be me, it'll be Melon. And others who know how to water marble. Because towards the end of the stream, I'm gonna share early sales data about which shades perform the best and which ones perform the worst. And we'll see if your opinions are consistent with sales. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Perfect, thanks guys. Okay, so we've done the mood board. I've shown you my nails. And here it is, just a better view in Beauty Guru lighting. La 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 la. La 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 la. Guys, look, I'm wearing jewelry. Who am I? Bought a green ring, and I have these on. It's like kind of a light green and gold earring. And then this is a gold bobby pin. Just ignore that the hair is sticking up. But that's what happens when you use like a flat iron curler and then you don't do it properly. It's fine. Instagram, help me. Who curled my hair? A stranger. I invited them into my house, but they only gave me one curl. That's it. I bought that ring too. Influenced? I never even dropped a link. What the heck? It is really pretty though. I kind of want it in other colors, but it's like not that cheap. I don't buy real jewelry either. I need a better... Does anyone have any recommendations? Okay, like just hold for a second. I need help. Does anyone have recommendations for... You can't put links in the chat, but just names. For affordable costume jewelry. Like, I don't want real stones. I want nice shiny looking stones like this. But not that expensive. Not like hundreds of dollars. The ring is from Swarovski, which is like fancy costume jewelry. Everyone's saying Etsy, but that's such a crapshoot because like there's a million stores on Etsy. Like I want a little more of like one place, you know, where I can just look at what they have. What's the equivalent of Holo Taco for rings? It's not Amazon or Claire's. It's not Amazon or Claire's or Etsy. And I guess my style isn't that girly, or what is traditionally more girly. Like, I really don't like rings that are very dainty and ornate, which I know a lot of you are going to totally disagree because you probably like that. But I'm like, no, I hate it. It just does not suit me. I prefer like more modern looking, square cuts, hard lines. If that makes sense. Like, this is probably a good example. Pandora? I feel like I've heard of that. Local eclectic catbird. Marjorie. Kendra Scott? Isn't that fancy? I don't know anything. Forever Crystal. Forever Cartier. Shut up! I'm not going to Cartier. Okay. I'm gonna write some of this down. A thrift store? No, a thrift store is probably the opposite aesthetic because they tend to have more ornate, antique-looking things, and like that's the opposite of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like manufactured sparkle. Like, I don't want vintage. I don't want anything that looks like it was your grandmother's heirloom and there's a story behind it. I want no story. I want the most basic giant sparkle with nothing ornate about it. No history. Girl, we got the same taste. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like allergic to character. You know what I mean? It's like when you walk into a house that's 100 years old and then there's people who are like, wow, this house has so much character. I really love it. In my mind, that's not what I'm thinking. That's like the nice thing you say. You know what I mean? You're like, yes, character. I really love this sink that's 82 years old and has flowers on it. I also don't want expensive though. You know what I mean? Christina's added. What? I should ask Julian. Maybe I would like rings that are more targeted towards like a genderless crowd. You know what I mean? Christine said, F you backstory. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't need a backstory when I buy rings. You know what I mean? The clamshell things. Okay, thank you guys for the recommendations. Good. I need to up my accessories game. We've got the nails covered though. Okay, speaking of nails, let's watch the video. So I'm gonna pause this. So this is the video that went live earlier today on Holo Taco. Who was in the chat? Okay, which one of you were here? It'll probably be too confusing if I play it at the same time, but this is the aesthetic calming video. Oops. You were in the chat. We were in the chat. I was in the chat. I'll turn up the music slightly just so we can get the vibes. I spent a long time picking this song. You have to appreciate it. The falling leaves. Guys, tell me the truth. Do they look real? Did you believe the leaves? They look real, right? Like they definitely look like someone was tossing them? Uh-huh. Sure. No one can tell they're not real. Fall hard for this palette. 6 cozy crumbs and 1 fallen flake taco. Oh! She did it all. She could not help herself. Listen, I told myself, I know it's been 31 seconds. I'm already interrupting myself. It's fine. It doesn't count when you interrupt yourself because this is my video, so I'm allowed. I told myself I was not going to swatch every combo. And I swatched every combo. Because, I mean, like, how could I not? Just look how good it looks. I needed to know, how does it look on every color on my nail? And I need the footage of every single one so I could make the most aesthetic video. It's the most satisfying. I have to. Ooh. Let's keep going. A note on the base coat. Normally don't put this in like these types of videos because it's not about base coat stuff. But pigmented colors stain. Just in case you're unaware or wondering. Do you feel like it's important for me sometimes just to remind people of that? Pigmented colors, whether it's a linear holo or a creme formula, can stain because they're super dark and pigmented and very colorful. So what you can do to reduce staining, if that's something that matters to you, is to wear a protective base coat. Peely base is not a protective base coat because it's not designed to do that. It's designed just to peel off. So don't wear peely base coat to protect against stains. Peely base coat is water-based and it's meant to peel off. So it works totally different than a traditional base coat. But you could use any other base coat. And if you're looking for like maximum stain protection, I've heard people double up on long-lasting base. I've heard that that's worked really well against like known stainers, which are often greens, really pigmented teals or blues, and then some pinks or reds tend to be like the culprits. And then I've also heard people say that they'll do long-lasting base and then smoothing if they like smoothing because maybe they have like ridges, you know what I mean? So just a disclaimer that pigmented nail polish will stain over peely base or no base coat. But the coverage, though, it's worth it. Okay. Modest Moss, a deep mossy green inspired by the overgrown lush in a lost forest. And that's one coat, bitch. Get in. Do you want proof as to why people want to keep buying cremes from Holo Taco? Why Holo Taco, the brand who started off saying, cremes are boring, we only do Holo here, has now been releasing a bunch of cremes? This is why. Now, not every creme is one. Okay, and let me just be clear here. I do not label these as one coat cremes. On the website, they will say 2 to 3 coats for full coverage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but you know, you just, that's just what you say. Depending on how long your nails and how thick you apply the polish, they are very pigmented. They are very full coverage. And I think definitely an easy 2 coats, just in case if you like missed a spot or whatever. But like there's one of these shades in here that I literally only swatched 1 coat, and I didn't even have footage of a second coat, even though I like to always do 2 coats because it just helps with like, I don't know, making sure it's 100% even. But yeah, the formula is incredibly creamy, incredibly opaque. So there, I'm just doing a second coat just for funsies. Ooh, Beyyyn! Who's the moss now? It's Beyyyn. And our wonderful swatchers, like, oh, come on. Come on. Look how good it looks. Wait. One of them is wearing it matte. Ooh, it's so pretty. There's more photos on the website. They're all moss babes. Yeah, we told them that when you post, make sure to put hashtag moss babe. Fallen Flake Taco. Okay, so this is the hit. What is going on here? Why is it all pixelated? What the heck? Play my video. Why is it on terrible quality? Oh my god, have we been watching in 720? Fuck me. Start everything over. Go back to 1 minute. Okay. Fallen Flake Taco, a multi-chrome foil flake topper that shifts between copper, green, magenta for the perfect foliage fantasy. Delicious. Do not eat the leaves. And then, as with any of our top coats, you always put a glossy taco on top to properly seal it in and to make it quick dry and last longer. Our tacos, you know, like Fallen Flake and all the shimmers or unicorn skins, they're all special effects toppers, but you should always be putting a quick dry glossy taco on top to like seal it in, make it shiny, make it last longer. Forbidden leaves, do not eat. See? When I tilt my nails further back, you're getting that like yellow to green shift. Because it's multi-chrome flakes. Low-key blushing. Cozy warm pink in a coveted creme formula with coverage so obvious it licks you back. Low-key. Again, very pigmented, great coverage for such a light pink shade. It's warm and blushy. I really, really like it with matte taco. Like, it looks like a lipstick. I mean, I'm sure lipstick in this shade exists. That's stupid, Christine. But like, it looks like a blush palette that I have that I've unironically used, right? It's like vintage pink. And there it is on a bunch of swatchers, and you can see it really pulls differently depending on who's wearing it. But I just think it's super fun and cozy. It looks really good matte. Matte, it looks like a matte liquid lip. Maybe that's what it is. We're beauty gurus now. Not pressed. A rich and crisp, warm olive shade to shake up your perception of green nail polish. Which is me putting it kindly. Don't call this ugly. Don't you dare call this ugly. Listen up. Some people really like olives. I like green olives. I like green olives on my pizza, which is a pizza, but different. Okay? There's some of us that would like a martini. In fact, I wish I had one right now. Instead, I have this olive green mug, but, you know. Detectives, you guys begged for more greens. And if you call this ugly, I will call you out. Ugh. Beyyyn. Okay, Ben likes it. Ben exposed this, if you recall Don't worry, we'll get to the detectives component of the stream in a bit. Who's calling? I'm gonna ban everyone who calls this shade ugly. Swamp core, Shrek core, olive core, pistachio, avocado? More like end of its life avocado, maybe? Like almost near death avocado. Because it's not like fresh. Not fresh avocado. It's prugly. It's pretty ugly. Thank you very much. Frankenstein. Baby food. A 40-pound baby? It's baby food for 40-pound babies. Kitchen appliance avocado. Guacamole. Pea soup. No, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. It's clearly olive. I'm not impressed with your response. Okay, tell me that's not ugly. I mean, tell me that's ugly. I said that wrong. Make it matte. I think if you make it matte, it actually looks like an olive. Because olives kind of have this satin finish to it. You know what I mean? Like when restaurants put olives out and then they kind of dry, they're kind of matte. Because like the oil's falling off the sides or whatever. Or when you lick an olive and don't eat it, it looks like this. Like if you just lick the sides of it. Have you ever licked the side of an olive and then just looked at it? Or have you ever bitten an olive in half and then looked at its insides? Wouldn't you like that on your nails? I'm doing a great job at selling this shade, I'm sure. Okay, tell me. Come on, this looks really good. I love this. I think it looks stunning. Some people like it more than others, but, you know, depends. We should do a poll. Let's do a poll right now. You little olive haters. Okay. Would you wear not pressed? Yes, slap it all over me. This is the enthusiastic response. No, it's ugly, and so are my insides. Be honest, which one are you? I just want to know. You can be honest, okay? I'll play just not press back to help you form your opinion. Would you wear this rich, crisp, warm olive shade? I want your honest opinion, okay? And of course I'm gonna look at it later. I'm gonna check back in on you on Instagram. I'm gonna follow all of you and see if you're lying. Because if I see you review or share the other shades and forget about this one, then I'm gonna call you out. I did not get that one. Yeah. I wonder if the people who chose not to buy the bundle, like, didn't buy the bundle because of olive. I'll be so sad. Like, no, it did such a good deal. I'm forcing people to buy this color in the bundle. We could have done that, guys. Idea that everyone will hate, but just like humor me for a second. What if on purpose we deliberately made it so you couldn't buy the individuals of any other shades? You could only buy the olive shade individual and the bundle as a whole. So if you wanted like Modest Moss or Nightshade or Low-Key Blushing, just those, you can't buy them. You can only buy Not Pressed on its own. Or you can get the other shades, but you have to buy Not Pressed with it. Idea. Guys, I'm gonna take this to the marketing team and be like, brilliant. I figured it out. I know how we're gonna force people to buy the shade we project that will be the worst performer. This is how people will buy yellow. I'm a genius. Yeah. That's why, what do we think? You know? And then when someone emails customer service and they're like, I would really just like to buy Nightshade, Brick Wall, Modest Moss, Stay Grounded, Low-Key Blushing, Fallen Flake Taco. I would just like to buy those and Not Pressed. Could I do that, please? And customer service will say, no. Sorry, we cannot accommodate your request. We deeply apologize for the inconvenience. You must purchase Not Pressed. It's Shrek propaganda. Okay, let's take a look at the poll. See if we should implement my decision. Should we implement my strategy or not? Would you wear Not Pressed? 70% said slap it all over me. That's pretty good. And 30% said no, it's ugly and so are my insides. That's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear about your ugly insides. I hope you discover some beautiful insides. I know they're in you, and I know you could pull this off too. I don't know, this 70% is telling me that I totally could have just forced everyone to buy this shade. What do you guys think? Thank you, Tabby. I'm a 30-year-old guy who got into nail painting because of your How to Paint stream. My first taco order arrived last week. Thank you for the inspiration et j'adore les crèmes de l'automne. Merci beaucoup, Tabby. C'est bien ça. Thank you so much. I bet Tavi likes Not Pressed, so be cool like Tavi. I think chat lies. Chat would never lie. Chat would never lie. All right, let's move on from the olives. We're moving on from the Olive Garden to Nightshade. Whoa. Go back. Was that one coat? Did I only do one coat and then say that's good enough? Time for the glossy taco? I did. This one is probably the most opaque. I don't really know why. Like, it just turned out that way. But like, holy shit. Now the website will still say 2 to 3 coats, whatever, disclaimers. But like, it's so fucking opaque that if you're doing nail vinyls or water marble or anything that an opaque creme is really good for, or you're just lazy and just painting your nails once, like really, a little bit more graciously, maybe you load your brush a bit thicker than I tell you to when I tell you to do thin coats. Maybe you don't listen to me and you only do thick coats. This will be really easy. Nightshade, like a vegetable, it's a breed of vegetables where they grow in the night or something. No, that's not true. Some people have allergies to nightshade, but not this color because it's so attractive. An eggplant is a nightshade. This is the one time you're allowed to use eggplant emojis in the chat. Go ahead, chat. Let's see them. Let's see those eggplant emojis. You have my permission to throw up eggplants. Let's get that breed of purple vegetable. Yeah. Smack you in the face with my nightshade and matte taco. Ooh. Damn. Like, come on. We needed this. Okay, fam? For all you purple haters, get fucked. You're just wrong. I'm a really good brand ambassador. Okay. Look at this color on multiple people. You cannot tell me that we didn't need this. This is a very different purple than we've ever had. Okay? It's kind of pulls in different directions that I don't even understand sometimes. When I was doing color correction, I was constantly like, wait. Because on some people it pulls like true neutral. On other people I see warmth. On some people I see a bit dustier. On some people I see a little bit more colorful. I don't know. But like, I feel like it's just one of those colors though that is pigmented and dark enough that it looks great on everyone, but it pulls differently. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, purple bitches. Ursula. Okay, then we've got Stay Grounded. We're gonna fight about this one. Get ready, chat. We're gonna fight. Ready? Okay, we're gonna do a poll. Everyone relax. Did I miss a super chat? Thank you, Jen. All right, here's Stay Grounded. That's you. Go to your room. Stay grounded. Take a moment to appreciate this humble, warm, tawny creme shade. When I used the description tawny, I think it was Ben who was like, what the fuck does tawny mean? And I was like, look it up. Because if you look up tawny color, what? It's like exactly. It's one of those colors that doesn't fit into orange or brown because it's in the middle. It's an owl, apparently. It's a tawny owl. It's orange. It's a cute little tawny owl. It's a camel. It's a kind of a Werther's. Impala? Okay. Yeah, tawny isn't a word you hear that often, right? But I used it in the description. Second coat. Like a trench coat. Detectives may wear this trench coat color. Again, fucking stunning. Like, look at it, matte. Ooh. This might be a neutral for some. And for others, it's a beautiful kind of caramel, tawny, tan, burnt orange maybe, but also more brown, but very warm brown. No one can decide. Let's run a poll and argue over what color this is. What color is this nail polish? What color is this dress? Now, listen, Chad, we need to have a talk. I know some of you have bad feelings about the Midnight Spark debate and how it's definitely indigo. But I'm gonna do this again where I force you to choose whether it's orange or brown. You have to pick one. We're not allowing gray area because this is not a gray shade. You have to pick one. Is it orange or is it brown? Again, we're talking about Stay Grounded. New shade. When life gets too chaotic, like the chat, take a moment to stay grounded. Whether you're playing The Last of Us on grounded mode, or you have to stay at home because you did something bad and your parents said you're grounded. This is copy I wanted in but didn't make it. Remember your humble roots and mindfully apply 2 to 3 coats of this warm woodsy colored cremes to your fingertips. Remember, there are no mistakes in painting, simply happy accidents. It looks blue to you? Yeah, Chad is always right, my ass. Keep voting. What color is this nail polish? Is it orange? Is it brown? Is it fall? What time? Are we going to the mall? It's fall time around here. It's Christian Girl fall. I got my sweater on. Can't wait to buy them all. What? What? Hello? Cause I'm bossy. You know what I was listening to the other day? You know the song like Cause I'm bossy by Kellis, I think? This is like an old school song. Like I was like, what are those lyrics? Cause I just wanted to sing the part about being mossy. What color is this nail polish? Milk tea? It kind of reminds me of like it's kind of a latte, like a darker latte maybe. But it's too orange to be latte. I don't know. No one can decide. Werther's? Maybe. You'd call it caramel? I didn't want to call it caramel for reasons. I didn't want to go the food direction for reasons. It does kind of look like caramel candy though. I hear you. But it also looks like this, right? It looks like acorns merged with the leaves that are on the ground because they've been dead for like 24 hours, you know? I want the color of a dead leaf for 24 hours off of a yellow oak tree in Canada. Yeah, give me that dead leaf color. But warm it up. Okay, let's take a look at the poll. What color is stay grounded? 74%. That's 3/4 of you say it's brown and 26% say it's orange. Okay. We could have added another descriptor. Like I could have said like dark orange or burnt orange and warm brown maybe. But yeah, all right, we got it. Most people think it's brown. Okay. All right, noted. Everyone note that in your spreadsheets. Speaking of spreadsheets, I have my own. Did you see mine? Should I share it? I don't think I've shared it on stream yet. Announcement. Announcement. Guess what? I'm spamming my chat with my Simply's official Holo Taco tracker sheet. It has every single Holo Taco nail polish we've ever released in chronological order. And if you were paying attention, hold on, look at the can't even load. I'm scrolling faster than it can load. Got him. If you've been paying attention, I released this and shared it in my Discord and official Simply Facebook group, and I had 7 lines populated, and there was like 2 people who realized that, oh, is there 7 lines for a reason? Fucking smart fall people. Anyways, you can save this yourself. There's instructions that I screenshotted and put there. You can make a copy if you go to like file, make a copy. And then when you make a copy, you can edit it and then you can check these boxes and then they'll light up. So you can use it as a tracker or a wish list. But I kind of recommend just using the wish list feature on the website because then you can like directly add it to your cart. Like some of you might be doing for Sophia. So make sure to go to the website and add these shades to your wish list, and you can easily add them from your wish list to cart when Sophia drops. Dessert collection for reasons. What are you paying me to eat dessert? Give me my donut. Donut, cake, ice cream, nom nom. I'm gonna be that kind of streamer now. Google Docs encountered an error. Oh, did you guys crash it? If I try and refresh, will it not work? Oh my god. It says tools might be unavailable. Guys, we crashed Google Sheets. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, listen, occasionally you crash the Holo Taco website. I have not heard of crashing Google Sheets. You crashed a spreadsheet where you can't even buy anything? It's just for informational tracking reasons. People, it really says like who we are, huh? Anyways, save the link. Come on, Google. Wait, who owns Google? What's their name? I need to complain about them. Anyways, you can take the link and save it, add it to your bookmarks or whatever. Oh my god, it like changed all my formatting too. Ew, what is this ugly Arial font? No, no. Ah, get away. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of it. But anyways, you guys can go have fun with it. Now you know. I am hereby responsible for updating the Google Sheet. I already updated this one earlier since I wasn't live during the launch, so I could actually do it. In the future, you may hold me responsible for being slow to update the sheet, but, you know, you can blame it on me if it's not updated. You're welcome. All right. Let's keep it going, watching the video. Most people think this is brown. It's been noted. You hit a brick wall with your nail spo this fall? Get inspired to lay down this rich, deep, rusted red brick shade and let all other manis crumble. Brick, 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 brick gang. Yes. She's rich, she's bricky. Just like ketchup. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, fucking sexy though. Like, She's very warm and saucy. I like it. Does she look familiar? Maybe you've seen her somewhere else. I don't know. Now that is orange. Who said that? Do we need to fight? Is this red or orange? Let's have another one. You guys just love arguing, huh? I'm gonna give you 5 options. I'm causing more confusion. Go on, what color is this brick wall? Is it orange, red, pink, or brown? I'm just gonna sit back and sip my tea. You guys can fight over it, okay? Calm vibes only. Are we behaving? There is pink in bricks usually. Tomato sauce red, red burnt brick. Bricks are for fighting. It's giving clotted blood. Are you a doctor or a serial killer? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Okay, tin roof rusted, blue. Scab red. Love Shack. Maroon. Roasted tomato. Okay. We could rewrite the copy to like clotted blood roasted tomato pizza dinner dish with a dollop of ketchup. What do you think about that? Totally open to your input. Sun-dried tomatoes. It is more sun-dried. Yeah, I like that word actually. There is a lot of warmth to this one, and I think you can see it here with a few of our swatchers. Pepperoni, rusty. It's rusty. Yeah, that was my goal. It was more rusted, warmer, and not like too dark. I did have other samples, prototypes that were darker, but then they kind of got lost and they were closer to I'm Over Brew. Not that the tone was the same, but some customers might feel like the darkness was equivalent, so I pulled it back just a little bit just to make it more obviously red from a distance, like brick wall from a distance, instead of looking black from far away. You know what I mean? It's rusty. A rusty spoon. Okay, what color's brick wall? 89% of you think it's red. 5% of you think this is orange. 1% of you think it's pink. And 5% think it's brown. What color did you think Stay Grounded was? If this is brown, what? They thought Stay Grounded was pink. And this is brown. She's a brick house. Throwing bricks at everyone. All right, let's keep going through the director's cut. Oh, fall for you, baby. Okay, over a naked nail though. This probably demonstrates the most to people who are wondering, oh, how is this different from a unicorn skin, which aka an iridescent flake topper. Unicorn skin toppers are translucent, so you see through them. Multi-chrome flakes, which is new to the Holo Taco brand, is our first time doing a multi-chrome flake, is more similar to a metallic foil flake in that it's opaque. You don't see through them. But this is newer and different than metallic foil because they also shift in color. So they shift depending on the angle of the light, but they're not see-through. So we've never had this type of topper before. It really is, it's like fallen leaves. And fallen leaves aren't see-through, they're opaque. Right? I'm just like, wait, can you see through a leaf? I mean, I guess like maybe, if it's like really crispy and veiny, you know? Over all the colors. Beyyyn, what's this? Beyyyn has arrived.
You want dinner?
What is this? Sun-dried tomatoes?
Nope.
No? What is it then? what do you mean no? Okay, wait,
Those
show
are
them.
just cherry tomatoes.
Wait, does it match? Should I eat my nail polish to match?
A little broccolini in there.
Ben, this is so good. You're gonna make everyone so mad. Oh, I thought those were sun-dried tomatoes. They're just normal tomatoes? Ben, this is so lovely. Look. Wait. What do we think? wait, no. Wait. Oh. Yes. Little broccoli. Hold on. Come on. That's looking pretty delicious. Delicious-y. Little mossy-ussy. Perfect match. I dropped it on my like nail mat. How am I supposed to eat my dinner and talk? Normally we play games on Wednesdays so I can like eat. while I play the game. Okay, here, we'll watch the rest of the video and I'll shut up and have a couple bites. Is it pesto? I think so. It looks like pesto chicky chicken. Over black. With Matt. You know I had to. What is it? What's up with these recommendations, girl? Okay. Okay, Ben, I'll have to put this aside, even though it's delicious. It's just cozy eating vibes. You guys don't mind. I have to eat my broccolini and my not sun-dried tomato. Okay. So that was the Holo Taco video. I hope you loved it. Make sure you go give it a like. Like this. Do that. Also, we were kind of watching the chat replay, which was funny. I love this. It's fall, y'all. The coats aren't brown. Boot. Is the boot brown? Yes. Leaf. There we go. Eggplant. Broccoli. Go leave a comment. Can't wait to get all 7. Thank you. Thank you, Kendall. Basil and tomato. No more summer is officially canceled. We have entered fall. I know, which is very, you know, it's bittersweet because I still love the retro collection. And I know everyone's still doing fun, crazy plaid manis with that. But we wanted to do a transitional fall drop like this. And it feels really good. It feels like people are so excited, and if bright colors don't interest you, or you're really excited to move into September and fall and just want some classic, really strong cremes, or want to have fun with different combos like a new flake taco, then yeah, we got you. So let's look at some combos now. Yeah, let's do combos, right? Combos and comparisons, and then we'll do detectives. Would you like some swatch wheels? Wait, no, these are old swatch wheels. Okay, what do you want first? Combos or comparisons? All right, I'm not gonna pull you. I'm gonna pick for you. We'll do comparisons first. No pull, we don't have time for a pull. Let's just do this. Actually, before we get into it, I'm gonna do a little quick pee out the tea. running an ad for Susie. And I will put this right here so you can look at it matte. I'll BRB. Thank you, Mike. I'm a huge fan of smaller drops. I can't wait for a brick wall. It's a brick wall. I always wonder if Christine loses out because premium don't see ads. Yes. In some ways, yeah. Technically, premium revenue does get distributed to creators, but depending on how many people you watch, the amount of that distribution could be extremely minimal or negligent to the creator versus the value of an ad play. Doesn't this song sound like Last of Us? Am I right or am I right? Ellie! Joel! We want to play Last of Us Part 2 with Ben. I know I've been saying that for like months. It'll happen one day, I swear. It'll happen one day. Okay. Sounds like Jolene by Dolly Parton. Maybe. I really like this royalty-free music. I'm like totally into it. Unironically, just listening to this. All right. Let's get into it, chat. Down-to-earth comparisons. So here they all are. Thank you, Mike. Bought some for your boss. I'm sure you guys will have a lovely time painting your nails together. That's it, just painting your nails and working, of course. The palette. Fallen Flake Taco. That's just over a clear swatch wheel. There's no human skin behind here, just in case you were confused. Human skin is not present. You'll have to provide it yourself. Over one coat black, classic. But matte. Attention, may I have your attention? You need a matte taco to put over any dark creme nail polish, because that is how you achieve true fall vibes, is with a matte taco. There's something just so different. Like, yeah, the standard, the baseline, the way we evaluate all cremes and just look at them and whatever is with a glossy taco. I get that. However, this is the key to unlock. It is a rule. You will not achieve greatness with fall cremes until you put on a matte taco. Do you hear me? Do we understand each other? It's very autumnal. To achieve true Moss Babe status, you must put on a matte taco. Okay, now that we understand each other and have seen the down to earth, look at when it spins, like look at that color story. Woohoo, yes. Okay, Christine, all right. This is not a fidget spinner. Let's look at comparison. So go ahead in the chat, let me know what you would like a comparison of. I'm also gonna pull up the Instagram stories because I think that'll be most helpful. Moss Babe. So I'm gonna just do this first, and then I'll show you on stream some extra requests. Did I already? Oh, I already watched our own stories. Sorry, go back. Okay, comparisons. Why won't it zoom in? Oh my God, look how dumb Instagram is. Like, well, let me zoom in. Well, that was stupid. Anyways, they're larger on our Instagram. But there's Monstera, which was Julian's limited edition creme. Modest Moss is warmer and mossier. Low-key blushing, we, in my opinion, did not have anything really in that category. Pinky Swear is way more paler and cotton candy pink, cuter pink. And this is like, the undertone is warmer and a little bit dustier. One Melon Followers is just orange. Melon orange. Brick Wall, very bricky and very different from I'm Overbrew. Stay Grounded is 70% of you think it's brown, 30% think it's orange, so it's still up for debate. Magical Mustache was a very neutral brown. Nightshade, see, literally didn't have anything in that category. And then just compared to I'm Live is limited edition, but just so you see, like, it was like different undertone, different mutedness, totally. I feel like there's a good grade. You know what's the best gradient is Nightshade and Work Bestie. Someone needs to do that immediately. Do that now. Metallic Foil Flake Tacos. We got the new Fallen Flake, but I think this is best demonstrated through video so you can understand like the opacity and how it's different than Metallic Foil and Unicorn Skin. So I'm going to show you just on some wheels, and then that's Red Flake Taco, which is seasonal. But they are similar like in size and shape, but Fallen Flake is multi-chrome. So let's go ahead and pull out some stuff. So here is, all right, so this is the new stuff on this wheel. That's Julian's Monstera for reference. So I'd say Monstera is a little bit darker and more neutral, true green down the middle. It has more blue in it, or cyan, compared to Modest Moss. Modest Moss being mossier, warmer, a little bit more pigmented in the green side, as opposed to like being as dark. It's a little bit lighter. It's earthier, which was necessary for this vibe. That's bring me the teal green screen, totally different. Here is I'm over brew, like what? Totally different. This is what I was like worried about, but then I overthought it too much and realized there's like zero concern. I'm over brew is far more cooler and more of a cool tone burgundy. Yeah, burgundy is the right word for I'm over brew. Brick wall is much warmer, a bit lighter, a bit more red, and it's really warm. So it has that nice warm undertone, more yellow injected into it. So very different moods. Different moods, different moves. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, here, there. See y'all later chai, much paler than Stay Grounded. Magical mustache, darker and very neutral brown. Stay Grounded is very warm compared to Magical Mustache. What am I missing? Oh, purples. Let's do some purples. Yeah. Here's a purple wheel. Nightshade, baby. Did not exist anywhere. Compared to purples we've previously had, that's I'm Live, that's Resting Witch Face, which I guess would be the closest to this, but like not at all. Nightshade is warmer. It has more yellow in it, or more red in it, compared to any of these kind of more indigo, truer purples, true indigo purples. Oh, and Work Bestie, yep. So Work Bestie is right there. I feel like those would make a really good gradient, but as you could see, Nightshade is more muted. It's more grayer. It's not as like punchy. I think like we definitely needed something like that. It really helps round it out. It's a little darker, a little moodier. Oh, and then Saft Shade. Yeah, I can grab that. Why not? Why not? She's still here? Probably not. Okay. Okay, also, I need to expose myself, and I'm so mad, okay? Some of you must understand. I painted all these fucking swatch wheels. Listen, in order to make these things, I single-handedly paint swatch sticks and take pictures like this, and then Photoshop them together, depending on what should be in the slide. And I was like, okay, now that I'm doing that, I'm gonna have so many swatch wheels painted so nicely because I was taking pictures of them. So why don't I put these on a ring and then I can like carry them around and just be like a really cool person and take this out of my purse and have them like a keychain, you know? Very cool. I'm that lady who's just like, oh, what color do you want? What color do you want? I got them all. However, I didn't realize until after that the new ones I was swatching have shorter sticks. See how they're too short? Like the new ones. No, they're not the same length. No. And for anyone asking, do you need to label them? I don't need a labeler. The labeler is my mind. So I'm against labeling because I just know what they are. Yeah, I'm very annoyed. However, for this release, it's kind of convenient because all the short ones are the new ones. So it's like easy to identify. So there's that. What if you die? Then you can go to my spreadsheet. When I die, you can go to the official Simply Holo Taco Tracker Google spreadsheet. It might be, it might break though upon my death because there'll just be so many people trying to go to the spreadsheet to figure out what Holo Taco name is what and in what order were they released. My obituary will just be a link to my spreadsheet. Anyways, we love fun thoughts. Okay, why did we do this? Oh yeah, Sophia shade. Okay, here. It's short. Here. This is Sophia's shade. That's Feeling Fiendish. This is Work Bestie. Darker and more pigmented, more colorful. I'd describe Sophia's more as a mauve. A muted mauve. And then here's Nightshade, which is more of an eggplant purple. Compared to Nightshade, Sophia's like, you might just say, oh, that's pink. But like when I look at it on its own and just on skin, on human skin, it's like more mauve. So sometimes it's just about relativity, right? Like here they are together. Nightshade, Work Bestie, Feeling Fiendish. And that's really all that's in that range. But they really are kind of different vibes for different people. Like Work Bestie is very punchy. This is not punchy. And this is less punchy, but darker and more purple. Love the three together. Yeah, they look cute together. I kind of like Feeling Fiendish and Nightshade together though. I feel like these two make a really good like sister moment, right? Because they're both muted in a similar way. I think Work Bestie is a little too saturated if you're trying to do a color pairing. I like these two together. They're sisters. But yeah, here's all my sticks. Please do not make fun of the ones that are shorter, okay? We love short king sticks. It's fine, I'm gonna make it cool. But I just love looking at all of these together. Oh, brick. The brick looks so good in there, yes. Let's keep going, because this is more fun. Stay grounded. There's Butterscotch Hop, which looks like so bright compared to Stay Grounded, which is a little more chill. Oh, Not Pressed. Oh, we never had anything like this one. I'm gonna expose its sales soon. Modest Mossy, because I'm mossy. And then getting into cool tone shades that were not part of this release. But yeah, we brought a lot of warmth with this one. We've got some good warm tones. We got a range of colors. We got double the greens. We got a shade that's pretty universally more stereotypically loved as per drugstore data. But it was also a gap in the Holo Taco catalog, because that's probably like my last priority. But it's been 4 years, you know what I mean? Like I'm allowing myself to release shades that are more stereotypically drugstore girly, you know, vintage blushing bride. But when I put them in this color story, I feel like, yeah, you know what? That's a vibe that we've needed. It's kind of nice. Who am I? I'm living for this dusky, grungy rainbow. Kind of did become a rainbow, but in like in an anarchistic way. You know what I mean? The new pink with Rest in Peach. Okay. Kind of like how here, I'll do this. Kind of like how Pinky Swear is just much paler and more cotton candy. It's similarly that vibe. Like low-key blushing has way more color to it and is duskier. Rest in Peach is almost just blowing out. But you know what? That's partially maybe my camera, because it's a very light shade here. I just toned down the ISO. There's my hand for reference. But yeah, Rest in Peach is much orangier and lighter. Low-key blushing is way more of like a MAC lipstick shade or something. You know what I mean? Antique pink, Himalayan salt pink, vintage pink, cozy girl flannel pink. That's low-key blushing. Okay, now let's look. Fuck crumbs. Let's do toppers. I'm just kidding. I love them. I'm wearing all these vibes like for the next foreseeable future until Sophia. Toppers. So, before I show you combos over the new crumbs, I want to talk more about Flake Taco. Do a little quick demo. How about that? And we're live doing demos. Demos with Simply. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a whitish swatch wheel because I'm gonna paint this. Wait, no, should I do it on clear? Yeah, I should. Hold on. I have a better idea. Okay, I want to show you something. So I'm just putting some one coat black on first so I can give you that comparison. One coat black. The only nail polish we'll advertise is one coat, other than one coat creme. And then I'm gonna pick just any other shade. So here, I'll pick a lighter shade. I'm gonna do low-key blushing because I want to demonstrate how the multi-chrome flake looks different than an iridescent unicorn skin, especially when it comes to lighter shades. And that's because it's an opaque flake, as opposed to a translucent flake, but I think this will be a fun way to demo it. And I wanted to do it live instead of just pre-painted, so you can kind of see as it goes on. So I'll just let that dry and why didn't you guys tell me I missed the side of it? Guys, you gotta tell me, I can't see. There we go. So I'm gonna take Fallen Flake Taco, which is a multi-chrome flake. Perfect for falling leaves. That was the inspiration. I had options, like, you know, there was other versions of metallic foil flakes. You can imagine maybe the potential colors that we don't have that could exist in this category. But I pushed them on that. I was like, no. What is it about fall that people like? Changing colors of leaves. I was pretty adamant that I wanted a prototype that was a multi-chrome flake in a very specific shade range of multi-chrome flakes, which is technically a mix of a couple to get the perfect concoction, the perfect formula that reaches that like warm tone but still can travel to the ends of slightly magenta but slightly green. We love it. So I'm gonna, just as a comparison, I'll take Lunar Unicorn Skin. Here. Multi-chrome flake. Iridescent flake. These are see-through, they're translucent. These are opaque. Now we paint. So I'm gonna paint it on clear first. Okay, this song is a lot. Chill out. So here's Fallen Flake Taco. What a cute shade name too, right? We could have been boring and called it like Multi-Chrome Flake Taco, but I wanted this one to match the vibes. So here's one coat on a clear nail. There's no human skin behind it, to be clear. And here's Lunar Unicorn Skin. Now, any iridescent flake topper is going to be more translucent, so it'll really pop when you put it over a darker color, which is why I'm going to show you on a light and a darker color. But let me just paint a second coat of low key. Oh, I could have done solar. Okay, we could do that. Solar unicorn skin. It's of the reddish orangish variety. If you put solar on black, it's gonna look closer to the way multichrome flake lands, but on other colors, it will look totally different because it's transparent. And an iridescent flake taco is really dependent on the color underneath. That's what really changes what it's gonna look like. Whereas a multichrome or a foil flake topper is opaque. So it doesn't matter what color's underneath it. It's not gonna change the way it looks. It's just gonna change what it's complementing. Thoughts on small uniformly shaped flakes? If they're uniformly shaped, they're not flakes necessarily. They are shards, they are glitters, they are hex glitters, they are squares, they are shard shaped glitters. But if they're uniform, then it's not a flake. It's like an oxymoron, I think. Or it's just shimmer. If it's small enough, then it's just shimmer. I have to be honest, not pressed is my favorite in this collection. Okay, we got an olive stan. I'm obsessed with ugly pretty shades like olive greens. Finally, we found one of you. Okay, here's solar. So if we're just talking about clear nail, there. You can see they're similarly shaped and that they're like asymmetrical flakes. But when it's over clear, it's kind of hard to tell the difference in the fact that they're not opaque, right? So watch when I put it over a dark color and then a light color, and then you'll be like, okay, I get it now. So let's do Fallen Flake Taco first. And then I'll do solar, and I predict this is gonna look similar on black, but not on pink. So that's this one. It looks clear in the bottle. Okay, see, prediction accurate. And now when I put it over a light color, because the multichrome flake taco is opaque, it's still gonna maintain its darkness. You're still gonna see how it's like darkish red or amber. It's still gonna come through. But when I put an iridescent translucent flake on, aha. Aha. Why did my music stop? Oh, I ran out of songs. Interesting. Look at this research we're doing here. And that is the difference between an opaque flake taco and a translucent flake taco. So they really do two different things, and it depends what you put them over. Ooh. I'll give you a little, let's go in a little bit closer. So the iridescence of solar definitely like really pops over black, but it doesn't pop over lighter colors in the same way because you're getting the opposite color, kind of like cellophane over white. But multichrome flake taco, Fallen Flake Taco, is gonna maintain that color because it's always gonna be the same color of multichrome. Granted, like it shifts no matter what you put it over. So that's kind of the science of why it's a very different pigment, and it's going to depend what you put it over. And there it is, just you know, over nothing. So that was a live demo, but I feel like the videos and the photos on our website, but definitely the Holo Taco like launch video, shows you close up like what it is. But yeah, the comparison is important. And here, why don't I just give you, I should give you a super close up of the sponged on look, because this is sick. And I wish I did it for the promo pics, but I didn't have time. See, for example, if I put solar unicorn skin over top of the green, it's not necessarily gonna land and maintain the pigmentation of this, because all of a sudden the green's gonna impact what it turns out like. Not that it wouldn't look good, I also feel like it would look good, but the opacity of a flake taco that's like either a multi-chrome or a foil flake is gonna be maintained, so you can control a bit what it's gonna look like. Does that make sense? Whereas the unicorn skins are more of, oh, let's experiment. Like, what is this gonna look like? I don't know until I put it over something. They literally look like leaves falling. That was the goal. Falling leaves, fallen flake taco. So again, this finger is sponged on. So I just took a nail art sponge and just dab, 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 make your leaves fab. I just love how crispy and like chunky it looks. I could have probably done another coat to like make it fully opaque. This macro lens is really exposing me, but like you get the idea. And when you pull back a little bit, it just glimmers so nicely. It's like a whole different nail polish if you sponge it on. Can you swatch butterscotch with fallen? We can. That's gonna be very punchy. Butterscotch, unlike these ones. Here, you know what I'll do? Watch. I have a life hack. Ready? You come to my store, I give you solutions. Butterscotch hop. Fallen flake taco. It's not perfect, you know? Just pretend I'm doing AI. What do you think? Pretty cool. Kind of looks like ketchup and mustard. Or all dressed chips. Oh my god, why does this look like all dressed chips? Canadians, what up? Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving centerpieces that you buy from Michael's way too early, or you buy it on sale the year before. Delicious. Okay, who's ready for combos? Who wants some combos? Because one flake taco over these crumbs was not enough. I had to do all the shimmers, all the fucking unicorn skins, the hollow toppers, the reflective taco, everything taco, other metallic foil flakes. We'll do combos and then detectives. Have you refilled your tea? I need to ask. Have you drank enough water? Have you had your dinner, your breakfast, your lunch? Have you got enough tea today? You need to relax. You hear me? Relax. Relax. Don't be pressed, okay? Just remember to stay grounded. Be a modest mossy, okay? Moss babe. Tax haven with fallen flake is like putting silver flake taco on gift receipt. Like you just really love that color. You really love bronze, huh? The tea is not that hot anymore, but it's good. Just got here. Your hair is pretty tonight. Thank you, Heather. I have one curl. The rest have left the building. They did not want to stay tonight, but that's fine. It just looks like I straightened it, but I did not. I curled my hair. I like these low-key hanging out launches, you know, because I feel more like a participant rather than a director. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just hanging out with you, going over shit, as opposed to, here are the new things, and let me also look at managing the website in case there's anything. You know what I mean? I don't need to direct anything. I'm just like, okay, what the fuck you want to see? What combo you want? Whatever. We're just chilling. I know you said the display rack will take a few months. Is there an ETA? I know. The ETA is it will take a few months. I don't know. I'm hoping by October, November for Christmas. I'm somewhat confident it'll be in time for Christmas, but I don't have a date. I mean, actually, I'm not confident. There is no confidence until it's literally in the warehouse, as I've learned, but you know. Combos, anyone? I brought my combos. Did you bring yours? Okay, what wheel first? What wheel? Green wheel? Pink and purple wheel? Or brown/orange and brick wheel? Pick one. I'm just gonna go with the tone of the chat. We're gonna do a qualitative analysis, not quantitative. I'm gonna use my coding skills to just absorb the information. I'm seeing a lot of brick. I'm seeing a lot of green. Brick or green? Brick or green? Oh, there's brick emojis. That's biasing my analysis. I'm drawn to pictures and colors. Oh, no, now there's green. Shit, now there's bricks. Brick green, brick green. Okay. How about you guys eat your vegetables? Okay, this is a reminder to eat your broccolini, eat your zucchini, eat your green olives. That's definitely not what people mean when they say eat your vegetables, but whatever. So I didn't do every single taco because I should be doing more important things, and I know that, but I did as much as I would budget myself and allow myself to do. So it's not everything, but it's like a good assortment, you know what I mean? So let's take a look at Modest Moss, and I can do this from memory. I don't need labels, okay? Ready? Fallen Flake Taco. It's already what I'm wearing. This is chipped. Please do not mind her. I realized that after I was painting it. Scattered Holo Taco. Linear Holo Taco. You can make it hollow. Solar Unicorn Skin. Okay, here. This is a comparison. Here, I'll give you a bigger nail. See how Solar Unicorn Skin, which is on the swatch wheel on the top, looks different than the Flake Taco? There's something metallic that glistens and shines in the Flake Taco that you generally don't get from a unicorn skin. Not that unicorn skin aren't fucking beautiful and ethereal and wonderful, but they're not as crispy and shiny and metallic. And to get that fallen leaf, crispy fall, like just fell out of the sky and died on the ground, and I just love it and I want to step on it and it sparkles, you know what I mean? Then you need this. You need a metallic multi-chrome topper. Okay. Why is this weird? Okay, there. So then we've got Galactic Unicorn Skin, which is our green one. And then I've picked a couple shimmers. So that's Halogen Glow. This one makes it look like a plant. Said me, the lady who doesn't know plants. There's something just like shiny, like a desert, like a plant trying to grow in the desert, but it doesn't get far, you know what I mean? Like sparkly death. Like it got burnt out in the sun. What? Like the plant died, basically, is what I'm thinking of. Okay, freezer burn. This is a very weird combination. This is a very weird combination for weird people. I kind of like it. From far away, it's like really beaming at you. This is for all the green lovers. That's Celestial Lights, which is the green shimmer, over Modest Moss. I really love doing a complementary, like the same color, unicorn skin or shimmer on top of a creme of a similar tone. There's something like so fun about it. Either that or contrasting. This is Polar Princess. This is a weird one. This is a weird decision to make, honestly. But you know, we had to explore. Everything taco. When you can't decide what topper, just put on an everything taco. And those are just some of the greens that you could do, but there's like double this amount of combinations, and you can make them matte. And as a reminder, matte taco takes things to a ridiculous level that is superior and more sophisticated than I could ever pretend to be. All right, Olive Gang. For the 30% of you who said you would wear olive. Or wait, or was it 70? Fuck, I can't remember. All right, let's take you through the olive tree. I would like to extend to you this olive branch of combinations that may convince you to try a shade that you think is ugly. You know, just try something new, explore, it's okay. We've got the new Fallen Flake Taco looking nice and crispy. That's Gold Flake Taco. If you're looking for a more like subtle gold look, I kind of like this. It kind of blends in. I swear to you that is the Gold Flake Taco, but it kind of looks like it's part of the olive. What? Like it kind of looks like a uniform nail polish. Weird. I like it. Weird. I like it. That's Reflective Taco, which if I just do this, you will see it light up. So Reflective Taco is made with those reflective silvery pigments that really light up under direct light, like stop sign light, like this. Like you have to be looking at a specific angle, but it kind of makes it sparkle in like a really cute way. That's Flaky Holo Taco Classic. Then we've got Twilight Shimmer Weird. This is if you want to win the weirdest combo award, like this is it. This looks like a glistening olive in a 5-star restaurant. Like, yes, chef. Okay, does anyone watch The Bear? We just finished it. This combo is yes, chef. I'm nicknaming it to yes, chef. Twilight Shimmer over not pressed. There you go. It's kind of alien. Scorched Earth. I'm going Scorched Earth for this combo. This one looks like my olives were heated up on a hot plate and they cost $27 for the appetizer. You know what I mean? Like really fancy on a cast iron plate or something. And it's like warm olives, $27. I love it. I mean, I don't love the expense, but I love the vibes, you know? This is Celestial Lights, green on green. And that's Sonic Unicorn Skin. So that's the blue flake. Also strange, also weird. Kind of looks like a turtle. Sea turtle. Lunar Unicorn Skin is Swamp Core, okay? If you want a collab with Shrek, just do this. Lunar Unicorn Skin over not pressed, and you'll look like Shrek. Everything Taco could also fit into the swamp. That's also Swamp Core. It qualifies. All right, let's go to a brick house. Fallen Flake Taco. Red Flake Taco. What the hell is that? A ketchup chip? Oh my god, it is. Did I just get all my fingers dirty and dusty and covered in red ketchup chips? Yes, I did. Because I put Red Flake Taco over brick wall. Why does this look like a whole ass nail polish? Like as if I mixed the two of them together, you know what I mean? As opposed to it being a topper. It's kind of nice. It's kind of weird that I like this. It's, yeah, like Jelly Bean, Ruby, Sriracha, Flamin' Hot Cheeto. No, that's orange. Get out of here. Straight up candy apple. I see Jolly Rancher. Okay. Compared to Favorite Sister. Oh, it wouldn't be as shiny as that because Favorite Sister is much more bright cherry red and Brick Wall is brick, right? So the undertone very different. And Favorite Sister has metallic foil flakes throughout, whereas this is just toppings. But yeah, I mean, if you thought Favorite Sister was like a little too cherry red and you prefer warmer, you could do this. Brick Wall with red flake really keeps the uniformity in the red zone as opposed to putting on like gold or something. Kind of nice. More bloody. All right, this one is Cosmic Unicorn Skin. That's cute. That's pretty. Date night. No, I like this one better. I vote this one. I vote for this one. This is Sonic Unicorn Skin, the blue one over Brick Wall. I love putting blues on reds or pinks. It just looks so good. Lunar Unicorn Skin. And then we've got Scorched Earth. Okay, that's a winner because it's just so uniform. Like from far away, I love that one, right? So vampy. Ooh. So you know how in the Fire and Ice launch, that mini drop, we had Hot Take, which is like a very hot, spicy red, caliente, almost orange. If you put the same topper from that collection, Scorched Earth, which is the reddish orangish one, over Brick Wall, you're gonna bring it down a notch, bring it down to fall. Because if you recall, if you were there during a Michigan stream or you saw one of the loyalty exclusive shorts that we send out as exclusive content for swatchers and royalty, I showed you some of the prototypes for Fire and Ice, and some of them were darker red like this, but I didn't go for it. I went for that spicier, hot, bright red. But I knew I was gonna make this all along. So I knew you could make the combo of your dreams if you wanted to do a deeper, darker red. So now you can do it. Yes, red. I see you, chat. Okay, this is for all the weirdos or the Christmas lovers. This one is interesting. Celestial Lights over Brick Wall. Polar Princess and Everything Taco. Moving over to Stay Grounded. Fallen Flake Taco. Gold Flake Taco. Kind of nice, kind of subtle. It's interesting how like my memory isn't really that the metallic foil flakes were subtle by any means. But when I compare them to the multi-chrome flake taco, they really do look more subtle, and that's because they're uniform in their color. They don't have any shifts or discrepancy between the flakes and the pigments, which multi-chrome flake does, so you're gonna get that like visible difference in some of them, have some variety flakes. So two very different vibes, but this is Gold Flake Taco from the Tea Crumbs collection. Scattered Holo Taco, classic, make it hollow. Solar Unicorn Skin, okay, that's nice. I like this. I think that there's something more caramelized about it, like caramelized onions. Wait, no, that's probably ugly. I'm like, what do you bake and it like looks good like this? I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to eat it. That's probably, it looks more like Werther's, like shiny Werther's candies. That's Lunar Unicorn Skin, Sonic Unicorn Skin, Halogen Glow, Celestial Lights, Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth is looking Werther's-y. Everything Taco, always a party. And Red Flake Taco, a weird one, but I had to try it. Kind of looks like brown gum. Not that I've ever seen brown gum, but if brown gum existed and it was cinnamon flavor, it would look like this. That's just me making a lot of sense. Okay, last combo wheel, and then I have a detective's present and sales data for you. Let's do low-key blushing. The new Fallen Flake Taco. Red Flake Taco. Valentine's Day. Here's your manicure. What are you doing? This is what you're doing. Cinnamon hearts. Scattered. No, that's Flaky Holo Taco. Almost got that one wrong. Woohoo! Don't worry, I recovered quickly. Flaky Holo Taco. Okay, I should have done more. I should have tried linear or scattered, but I really like the subtle holographic toppers over low-key blushing, it's just like kind of makes it a little delicate, a delicacy. Fire me. Okay, reflective taco, stunning. Looks like pink diamonds. Cosmic unicorn skin, sonic unicorn skin, halogen glow. This is your combo. Okay, flannel, pink, girlies, girly people. Halogen glow over low-key blushing is for you. That's Twilight Shimmer. It's gonna lean a little more purpley blue. Celestial Lights. Hold on, I want to go back to this one. You know what this looks like? It looks like that NARS orgasm color. You know? That shade that they sell as a highlighter, as a lipstick, as like basically everything they can. That's what it reminds me of. So again, that was low-key blushing with halogen glow on top. Yeah, like that highlighter blush. Does some people not know what that is? It's such like a cult classic in cosmetics. It's a makeup color. Delicious. Lovely. Okay, then last up we've got Nightshade. Nightshade. Fallen Flake Taco. Silver Flake Taco. Oh, if you're like, okay, cancel the warmth, I want to be a cold-hearted bitch, then you can put Silver Flake Taco on top of Nightshade, and I really like this. I think, like, yes. It's simple, it's to the point. Linear Holo Taco, which is not optimized for this lighting, but if you put like a phone flash on it, it would look really pretty. And then I've got Aurora Unicorn Skin, so that's the purpley indigo one. Lunar Unicorn Skin, Galactic Unicorn Skin, Polar Princess Shimmer, Freezer Burn Shimmer, Scorched Earth Shimmer. Oh, I really like these two. You know what's so interesting? I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. How you can transform the tone of the shade. Like this alone with Freezer Burn makes it cooler because you're putting a blue pigment on top of a purple. And this one pulls it warmer. That's Scorched Earth, which is the reddish purple. And it's just like such a different effect. Love it. Everything taco for all the chaos. And that's the combos that I've done. And I'm sure some of y'all will be doing more. I'm gonna keep you busy. Chat will be busy with all of these combos and the ones that I didn't do, but I feel like this was a good, exploratory analysis. We did good. And I think it's important personally to not just be like, okay, here's the new shades, and then never use them again. So what I'd like to do on some of these low-key streams or streams where I just have more time is go back to our catalog of toppers and unicorn skins or foil flakes or, like our OG linear holo or scatter holo tacos, whatever, and put them over the new products. So you can mix the new stuff that you're gonna get in the mail soon with classics that you've been collecting all this time. So I think that's just like a fun way to dig back into your collection from the past and find a new combo that you really like. And maybe like one of these is just screaming at you. Maybe you're just like, yes, I'm so glad I picked that up during Fire and Ice. Yeah. And that's just what I love, and part of the whole reason why top coats or toppers are a huge part of the Holo Taco brand is so you can design and customize and make your own. And it's not just about like, we're only exclusively talking about this right now, forget everything else. Like, I want you to use the rest of your collection, especially the toppers, and just like have fun with it. And set the mood. So we've got the color palette, we've got the vibes, you've got them glossy, you've got them matte, and you've got them with every single other topper that we sell. I need them, I want them. All of them are screaming at me. Well, that's gonna be tough. I know it's tough for me sometimes, knowing that I only have 10 fingernails, 10 toenails. It's very annoying. Petition for more nails on my hand, with human skin, preferably. With human skin under my... Could I get some more nails with human skin? Thanks. All right, shall we do the detective's review? Should we switch in? Should we do a little swapsies? And then we'll do salesies. We'll do sales data after detective's review. I'm just finding your song, detectives. Please hold. Did I hear detective's gift? Yes, we're gonna do that now. All right, detectives. Gather round, detectives. I have an evaluation of your work coming in hot. Just as a quick preface to this, the detectives, the Holo Taco detectives rather, are a group of individuals that gather in the Simplynailogical Discord. It's free to join. Mods will put a link in the chat. And they collect and gather evidence from years ago. They stalk me from years ago and try and look for clues to figure out what Holo Taco is releasing next. We have a detective's desk where they have organized files. Right now there's been the Fall Creme's forensics. We've got Blue's Clues, and we've got the Fiendish file. That's Sophia's, where you guys are literally, you're just stalking Sophia. That's all that file is, okay? Wonder how she feels about that. But let's take a look at their work this season and see if they guessed fall correctly. I would like to eat my food in peace. I don't understand why I am not allowed to eat my bagel in peace without being photographed like the fucking paparazzi is after me. What is this? I can't innocently eat my food without you looking under my nail polish. Then I had a night with my prototypes. This is from way back, but there's no date on this. Detectives forgot to add dates. Maybe they should go back to training on how to collect evidence. A night with my prototypes. This was this launch. Yeah. It was this. Yes. And the fucking flake taco was right there. It was right there with 6 cremes all along for months. Some of you put that together, some of you did not. Green? Who wrote this? What is this a picture of? Green? I don't see green. And then there was months of nothing. There was just nothing. I wasn't dropping hints. You guys were all like, bats, 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 Sophia, Sophia. So, you know, you weren't doing your work. You just kind of failed at your homework. There was just a period of silence Because you're all like, bats, bats, bats. And I told you that you were going to be distracted. And I was right. Eventually got back on track when I intentionally was posting leaks. You're welcome. So Ben was looking good in the shade, which was Modest Moss. Someone wrote green. Is it green? It was green. I literally put a piece of broccoli. So you're welcome. What you guys are trying to colorize the picture. Again, fail. AI colorizers fail. This is a green nail polish. This is low-key blushing. So it was right for that one, but it's only right when the nail polish is pink or red. It can never detect otherwise. The colorizer always thinks it's red or pink. Don't you know this by now? And then Ben just leaked my shade. Okay, that's Ben wearing Modest Moss, and then there's me holding Xyler wearing Modest Moss. Oops. And the Discord went wild. They're like, green, give me green. I see green, evidence is on the hands. I will eat my vegetables now, Mom. Just give me green nail polish. Some of you were looking up costumes. That's kind of early for Halloween. I said, detectives, do not let goats lead you astray in your work. Remember to stay grounded. You did not listen. There was lots of goats. There was goats eating broccoli. There was goats doing devil worship. You devil worshippers. And then finally people got back on track, but it was more like wishful thinking. Like, what? Okay, we have green, guys. Listen up. What else can we do? What do we think it's gonna be? There's green, but will there be orange? You guys were pulling. This is not a hint. This is just you guys wishful thinking. Is it gonna be fall? Is there gonna be an eggplant? Is there gonna be brick? What? Someone photoshopped this. I think that looks pretty close. And then finally, intelligence. Janu Jelly, since the swatch wheel points to this too, I've moved on from this is wild speculation to this could be a legit hint. Holo Trackers, Holo Del Taco. Holo Taco Tracker spreadsheet from Simply with 7 empty lines. Possible hint, 6 crimes plus topper. Facts. Good job, Chatter. You did it. You fucking, you know my methods now. Now I can never do that again. Then I was swatching. I literally have to say it's unrelated to Saf. Please don't connect the dots. Someone's pointing out that there's an orange piece of paper there, which there was. I tried some copper background foil. I ended up going with like a mossy green olive color instead, but there are some shots that were shot on that copper. So good job. Good job. People are noticing the sounds I choose in Snapchat. Autumn comes. The Snapchat catalog is very limited, honestly. Instagram has way more options, but I post on Snapchat first. Okay. People were thinking like, could there be this color? Okay. Obvious hints, guys. This is baby stuff, okay? And then there's always this activity that happens every single time, because I will show you pictures of my nails, sneak peeks, that are black and white, and you will try and figure out what color it is. This is not helpful. I don't know if I have to say that this is not helpful because so many of them look the same. Like, what? Right? Like, you wouldn't be able to figure it out. But whatever your methods are, however you come to the conclusion, I don't mind it. People were trying to plot the data points. Could be these. Where did that goat come from? We definitely didn't put that in email. Bentendo, people screenshotted Ben saying this. I did not screenshot this. Ben said in his Discord, not even mine, I like her nail color, very nightshady. Ben, why'd you gotta do that to me? I'm calling you out. Why are you linking the shade names without my knowledge? on your own fucking Discord server. I will find you because my detectives will find you, hunt you down, and expose you for this leak. So I would just like to say that I'm not the only person in this family who does leakage. Ben does it too. But he's a savage. All right, we're getting closer. Detectives are putting it together. Some leaks came out. They're starting with their, you know, they're doing their plotting points. Not bad. The spills are incredible. I put that on Snapchat. People were trying to map out based on the information they had. Look at this. Okay, we've got color number 1, color number 2. Topper, she's trying to hide. How'd you know? Color 3, color 4, color 1 again, color 5. But there was actually 6 colors. You were close. Pretty good. People are screen capping me in my Facebook group. I feel my privacy has been violated. This is a private Facebook group. This is such a chatter in Facebook showed like high tea hibiscus in their room. And their other wall was like more of an eggplant color. And I was like, this is such a fun room. I love it. And you're right. We definitely need a muted eggplant creme. Perfect name would be Balls to the Wall. Yes, Balls to the Wall would be amazing. The fuck is wrong with you guys? Never letting you name shades again. What the fuck? Okay, moving on to behind the scenes of Fire and Ice, if you recall. If you're in the Holo Taco Swatcher or Royalty tier, you get exclusive content sent by email. And I usually do this after a launch. And I was picking what color Hot Take would be. And some of you maybe noticed that there was darker or brickier options. And you would be right that I was saving it for something. You're circling it. You're like, what about this one? Could it be this one? Look at, so I'm being quoted now. Give me a brick red right now. I know we need a brick red. Don't get me wrong. And where might a brick red... This sounds like fucking Yellow Brick Road or something. Where might a brick red be more appropriate? Maybe it's more fall appropriate. Maybe in another color story. And it's just like, that's where should it land? Where it should land. I'm pretty bad at being subtle, huh? Mm-hmm. This was in the Fire and Ice post-chill launch stream. We were... or was that? I can't even remember. Yeah, it must have been. Or maybe it was like a Munchie Gang stream after. And I was sharing prototypes and explaining my thinking for picking the hot, spicy red. And I was like, yeah, I know we need brick red, but like later. So like calm down. You know what I mean? Not subtle at all. It's very hard to keep things from you guys. And the Discord was very excited throwing bricks at each other. And who knows, maybe there's room for something like this. Maybe a little bit more purpler. I'm a terrible liar. That's what we're finding out. Christine can't lie. Simply cannot lie. Can't pass a lie detector test. We did one on stream. I failed every time. And then there were essays by Rayleigh. Thank you, Rayleigh, for all the essays. And then there was Holo Taco's accounts dropping hints. Check back, or we need a little vacation from the 90s. Our pagers will be on Do Not Disturb until tomorrow. Check back for a fresh feed. Fall flake emoji. Do you think we need more greens? Broccoli, olive. What do you think? Oops, I leaked it. This was me last week, just doing what I do. I really just wanted to show one, so like, let me live, okay? NDAs were signed, it's fine. Then we have chatters listening to Ben's stream at their own risk. You know, we thank them for their service. Evidence for a second green. While wearing the mossy green, we have been teased. Ben says his favorite from the fall cremes that he swatches is the green one, the other green. Okay, listen. I knew I was gonna leak one of the greens because, like, you know, I wanted to, but I intentionally didn't want to leak both greens because I thought it was like gonna be fun, you know, for launch day or just like night before when we put up the launch video preview, that we were gonna then be like, guess what? It's 2 greens. But Ben said this like a week before. I was like, no, they heard you. No. He was just very excited for for an ugly olive shade. Discord was also excited at the prospect of olives. They couldn't find a better GIF than this, though. This is literally the worst GIF in history of olives. I think those are olives. All right, then we sent out an email to Swatchers and Royalty. Gave you a little hint that I'd already hinted, which was stay grounded. And you saw some teasers. You saw Brick Wall being teased. And someone pointed out that in the Discord, there's been a chatter who's been saying, I am once again asking for multi-chrome flake tacos like every week. I don't know if they've continued to say it, but there was a period where every day or other day, they would just repeat the same thing. They'd just like, come into the Discord. I am once again requesting multi-chrome flaky tacos and leave. Where are they? Someone find them and tell them that it's finally here. They wrote this in July of 2022. Yo, come back. Where are you? I got a little treat for you. All right, you're putting together the mood board. You're doing well. You're getting the picture. It's no orange. Christian with no H, girl fall crumbs is dropping. I should hire you guys to do our marketing. I really think this would help sell the collection. Like, imagine this as the banner in the email you get. Yes. Everyone's buying immediately. Definitely no contradictions. And then we could follow up with an email that says, do you know what this is? Have you heard of this nail polish? It's Fallen Flake Taco. Have you seen it? Does it look familiar to you? I have a question. Is there a contradiction? Have you seen it? Check your inbox. I'm going to call my boss later. Find out who stole my Fallen Flake Taco. This is the game we've been playing on Wednesdays for everyone else who's like, what the fuck? It's a British game about murder. This is quite the symbol, though. You know, like maybe there's a little bit of an interesting parallel. We also have a symbol that means something very significant to us. New merch idea? And you would think the detectives are so unhinged that they would make a mood board of Shrek and the new colors. But what if I told you that this wasn't the detectives? That this was my own team? This was the Holo Taco team who put this together and sent it to me. And I said, you guys gotta get out of the Discord. You gotta cancel your Facebook. Get the fuck out. Never come to a live chat again because you are being poisoned by the mindsets of the detectives community for this chaos. What do you mean you're proud of them? They're right. Shrek collab? I can't unsee it now. It's gold. Yeah. Well, you know this is the detectives because those are the real... That's just a lineup of the prototype bottles, so they had that information. You did not. They've been poisoned by you guys. This is your fault. I don't think this would have happened if it wasn't for your influence. And when they showed this to me, I was like... You're not wrong. Should we have reached out to Shrek and been like, hey, you want to collab? I already had the collection done. It's kind of nice. Like, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. What the fuck? Why do I like this? My love for Holo Taco team is much bigger now. Yeah, you know, they think I'm a big troll. I guess they were trying to out-troll me. You guys are of the same mind, because then you did the same thing without even knowing. This was one of your final submissions to the detective's desk, where you've got all the you've numbered that. You got number 1, the mossy creme. Number 2, you saw that teaser for the blush polish. You got 3, the brown with stay grounded. You connected those dots. You got flake taco. That was obvious. You got 4. You're going back through history and prototypes. You got, I never leaked 5. I don't even think that's what that is. Nice try though. You got an eggplant. And then you have unknown crumb number 6, Shrek. So either there is actually a mole, or you're all just so unhinged and you've been learning from each other telepathically, unintentionally. Where do I send my resume? The chat. In the Discord. Everyone, detectives basically just work to figure out what the next release is. They're unofficially part of the team. We all learn from each other. It's a group work project. And you made this community. I did? Uh-oh. I am your mother. I am your cool cat mom. Remember that. If there was a mole, there would be fewer goats. That is true. We have no moles. We only have goats. And there you go. That wraps up this season's Detective's Desk review. I think you guys did good. I think you're a little unhinged, but it's okay. So am me. So am I and my team. So, you know, it's only fair. Just shaking my head. Shaking my head downtown. Shaking my head downtown. Walking fast. So much chaos. I don't have a rhyme. Where's my mask with the Holo Taco logo? It's a contradiction. Oh, let's do data. Yeah. Data. Hold on. First, we're gonna do this. Okay, sorry for the formatting, whatever. This is the opinion poll first. Worst formatting ever. Blame Susan. Tell her to come back. Please help. Susan, please come back. Help me. Opinion poll research suggests, although there's bias. Ben biased it by putting an eggplant emoji. You know people are gonna pick that because everyone has the mind of a 12-year-old, okay? But it does look like Modest Moss won the opinion poll research, which is just what was your favorite if you have to pick one. So it looks like Modest Moss and then Nightshade. Brick Wall and Low-Key Blushing are tied, which is interesting. I don't really know what happened because Modest Moss is lower on the second one. So like I'm even confused at these results. I guess like maybe people are saying that they prefer Brick Wall and Low-Key Blushing to Modest Moss when they're pitted against each other. All right, okay. If I interpret it that way, I will. So let's just say people say Brick Wall, Low-Key Blushing, Modest Moss, Nightshade, Not Pressed, Stay Grounded. Stay Grounded is the bottom of opinion poll. Not pressed. Not pressed. Okay, you guys don't hate Olive that much. You hate Stay Grounded more. That's the data point you need to remember. And you like Brick Wall and Low-Key Blushing the most, tied. Keep that in your brain. Here are the results. Sales by individual down to earth shade. So if we exclude all the bundle sales and we're only talking about the past 5 hours individuals only, here's how it looks. Fallen Flake, obviously, just kicking ass. Everybody's picking up a Fallen Flakes for everybody. Brick Wall is first. Low-key Blushing is not tied with it. It's further down the chain. Not that far, but interesting. So the data say that people were really like, give me, apart from the Flake Taco, which was obvious, like anyone could have predicted that. But Brick Wall came out on top. And then Modest Moss, which is interesting. And then, guess what? It's purple, bitch. Okay, all the purple haters, it was not last. You know what was not last? No, you know what was last? Not pressed. Look how much lower not pressed is than anything else. Why do you hate olives? I'm so sad. I'm glad brown isn't last for once. Yeah, we found something that people think is uglier than brown. Green olives. It's so sad. It is kind of like the yellow of the group, I know. They taste like stinky booty? What? Who? Don't eat booty. The fuck are you saying? Why are you eating stinky booty? Okay, chatter. All right. The data said more like not impressed. I know. You know, an opinion poll suggested that the last two were actually flipped. You guys said Stay Grounded was least favorite than Not Pressed. But the data doesn't lie. Not Pressed is such a standout shade though. It really is. Like it looks different than our whole catalog. It really does stand out. Yeah. R.I.P. You know? It's gonna be another chameleon coat story. No. Watch. Like, okay, I'm not gonna do this, but just laugh for a second. Imagine when we do the next round of announcing retirements, and I'm like, you know what? No one was impressed with Not Pressed, so we will be retiring Not Pressed. 2 years later, it's still there. She won't leave. No, it's like chameleon coat. No, I will not let this happen. Buy Not Pressed today, or I will not be impressed with your order. If your order does not contain Not Pressed, I am not impressed. I'm glad we understand each other. Olives are hot, salty garbage. That sounds delicious. I love hot, salty garbage bowls. That's literally my palate. So yeah, I'm not surprised at these results. We do forecast when we try and figure out like how many of a SKU we want to make or the warehouse is going to stock. Then we will provide some guidance based on past trends and past sales to try and forecast for like colors we know that are gonna sell better. We'll make more of them if we can. So like we knew Fallen Flake Taco was gonna sell better as an individual. So yeah, we bought a shitload of flakes. I could have predicted that Not Pressed would sell the worst, but I did not think like the discrepancy would be that high. Like I feel like we've been doing better with the discrepancies. We're like not as much, you know, like there's always a not favorite. Statistically, someone's got to be at the bottom. Like it's basically impossible for you to be even across all of them. But the gap is pretty telling. Like look how very close these four are. They're pretty close. And then there's a big fucking drop off for these two. It's like people are like, oh, I'm gonna buy 4. Maybe they get free shipping in America. And they're like, okay, I'll pick these 4. Or I'll pick like Flake Taco and one of these 3. And no one is picking up these. I think I haven't looked at the data that way, but that's what I think is probably the case. No one's picking stay grounded or not pressed. And just as a reminder, the majority of customers who shop on a launch day are always interested in everything. So the majority of orders were the entire bundle. So just to be clear, it's not like none of this is getting love. But of the people who are just purchasing individuals, that's what this chart is. I love not pressed. Please never discontinue it. I mean, it'd be too early to like announce that soon because, you know, we just made it. It's fresh pressed, okay? We have some fresh, not pressed, freshly pressed. There are a lot of people waiting for Sophia launch and pick these then. Yeah, but that shouldn't matter because even though, yes, some people might be doing that, there was still a lot of people on the website shopping today, which is really good to see. And of those people who picked a couple shades, they're not picking these ones. So I don't think like that doesn't really change anything. If anything, like we might just see the same results, but the volume increase. Like if, for example, there was no Sophia collection, but I don't think it would change the distribution of what we're seeing here. You know what I mean? Make a shade named discontinued. That'd be so confusing. What if we like actually need to discontinue her? Discontinued, canceled, the canceled collection. Never made it, fallen off. I thought about fallen off as like fallen flake taco, but it didn't really fit the vibes. Just like Moss Boss. Halloween, the olive haters will want it. Yeah, this is a great Halloween shade. Stop. Do you anticipate these shades may be seasonal or planned for the year-round catalog? We're not intending to make it seasonal, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not strategically only trying to stock them now. We've been pretty good with keeping stuff in stock. But I don't know, I can't give you a blanket like, oh yes, everything will always be in stock. And it's really hard to say when we have some really big moments coming up, like Sophia's coming up, which I imagine will have a bunch of different new customers who aren't you guys, who maybe will surprise us and clear things out in a different way that I couldn't have predicted. And then there's also my birthday coming up. And when we do Black Friday and sales, that tends to really clear out some stuff. So we don't always have everything in stock by the time that rolls around. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure. And then it's really hard to restock something during the heat of holiday season because like everyone's busy fulfilling and shipping and stuff. Like we're not really, the lab is not making small restocks. Like they just don't have the time. So when things sell out during Black Friday or during 12 Days of Christmas, like it's probably just not gonna restock until the following year if we can. So yeah. Black Friday tend to go cray-cray on the sales. Yeah, that's what happens. So there's always some polishes that go out of stock on Black Friday, and then it's like, yeah, we're not restocking them in that tight of a timeline. I want the spill as a phone cover. It's coming. I wanted to show you. Here. It's so pretty! It matches me. But yeah, don't worry. We'll get them to you guys. They're already done. I think on Friday. What's today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. On Friday, you will get new lock screens. And those are at the bottom of the website. They're not up yet, though. Why is this? It'll be here on Friday. It's not up yet. There's still retro there. Some fire and ice. We have to remove some of them sometimes, just because there's too many. There's too much storage or whatever on the website. But like, look at this. And let me find the other one. Can I go to, okay, is it gonna let me log in on Facebook? I'm just trying to find a spill. Here. Okay. Tea crams. Down to earth. Same like mood vibes. They both feel very fall, and they both have a flake taco, but a different palette, but similar like time of year and cozy vibes. And they speak to different undertones. This one, tea crams, is a bit cooler with the burgundy and the teal being cool, and the pink. And then this is like overall much warmer, a little swampier. And then we've got that sparkling metallic flake multi-chrome taco that's warm. Two different vibes. People still really get, I saw someone earlier say that they were like nostalgic over the tea creams collection because that was the first time they shopped at Holo Taco, and they were really excited because this reminded them of that. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like it does. It's like a sister collection, and it's gonna be such a pretty wallpaper. Any plan to revamp the matte tea party bundle? That's a good idea. So this is a bundle, like this collection is a bundle, because, you know, we usually bundle something like this if it's not in a box or whatever. We'll do this, so it's its own vibe. But yeah, maybe eventually, like, I don't know, we could totally drop a couple of these shades, ones that maybe we have more stock of, because sometimes it's hard if something's gonna sell out. But yeah, I could totally see other bundles having this. My first purchase was the Julian collection. Oh, that's cute. And you're still here. Thank you, Kelly. What was chat's first purchase? Do you remember? Put in the chat what collection was the first time you shopped at Holo Taco. Let's just do a quick qualitative analysis. I had this question recently on the Holo Royalty survey in a quantitative way so I can analyze a little bit better. A lot of people are still here from like 2019 launch. OG, look, a lot of people saying OG, Christmas, first anniversary, Winter Shimmers, OG Barista, that's recent. 2019 Julian, Electric Holo, Day One, Remix, Holidays, Unicorn Skin, Magnetic. A lot of people are saying OG, yeah. Here, okay, I'll make a poll based on that quick qualitative survey. The song is more farmcore, I admit. OG 2019. I'm just gonna have to put the years because it's harder to, you know, say anything. It's not the most perfect poll. The tea collection was 2021. And if you want to know where, you can, if you want to know when it came out, you can go to my spreadsheet that I will paste in the chat again. I don't know if it seems to be working now. Don't crash it. Thank you. But yeah, so here it'll tell you each shade and which collection it was from. So like Frosted Metals was 2020, Unicorn Skin was 2021, Peach Tea, or Rainbow Pastels, Electric Holo, Remix was 2021, and then Tea was also 2021. So that was September. So like a month earlier than this 2 years ago. Tea was 2 years ago? Wow. It's been too long. Like, I just love these vibes. And then we had the Christmas with No H collection with the glitters that are gonna come back. Working on it. Working on a glitter restock of these guys. It's been tricky. It's been tricky, okay. But we'll keep it positive. We'll keep it positive. Because we're in fall mode right now. It doesn't feel like 2 years. I know, what the hell? Then we had Winter Shimmers, which was the first Shimmers. And it took me so long to fucking complete this. It was very annoying to my brain that we only did the Fire and Ice to complete the Shimmers recently. Work-life balance, light mode, Julian, Gala, Dark Rainbow, my birthday with Glow Taco, which we are also working on a restock of Glow in the Dark Taco. And I heard all your feedback last year about getting it in time for Halloween. So that is in my mind. Will favorite sister be on the return list? You mean will it come back as a seasonal item? That's my plan. I actually should ask that one specifically. Yeah, it was kind of like in its own little category. So thank you for reminding me. I gotta check in on that one. But yeah, Glow in the Dark Taco is a tricky one in terms of like the pigment, getting enough of it, and making sure people get it enough before Halloween parties, not just Halloween 31st. So we have a little bit of a solution there to help with that. But I can tell you right now, we won't have infinite amounts of it. It's probably similar to last year. Barista, and then this was this year. So this was just to kind of help you remember when you first started shopping. So now I'll take a look at the poll in a minute. Barista, One Coat Chrome, the pastels, that was a low-key creme drop. Royalty, Vacation, Fire and Ice Shimmer is finally being completed. My nails are short. Look. Retro collection and Down to Earth bundle. Ugh, fucking love this. I'm obsessed with just scrolling. It's just like so satisfying. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's take a look. First time shopped at Holo Taco, 36% of you are OG from 2019. That can include like actual launch, which was in July, or holidays, which is like the only other launch we could make work that year. Things were tough in the beginning, but yeah. Okay, cool. So like over a third of you have been here for 4 years. Shouts out to you guys. Shouts out to the OGs. I made this spreadsheet for the OGs so they can go back and feel satisfied. 23% from 2020. 32%. Interesting. Okay. I thought it was going to be more like heavily weighted 2019 and then 2020 and then down and down and down. But it's interesting that it kind of dips and you have a pickup in 2020. Oh, maybe that's because it's 2 years. Duh, stupid. I'm just like, well, yeah, when you combine 2 years. Okay, sorry. I made the poll bad, but it's because there's only 4 options. So it's Susan's fault. Julian's was in 2022? Yes. Julian's was 2022. So it could be some of you from then. And 9% are from this year. That looks like 1 in 10 of you. Welcome. Welcome to the 1 in 10 of you who saw the barista bundle or the chrome or pastels or royalty. And they're like, what is this? People get to design nail polish? Why would any company let customers name their shades? Isn't that a risk? Yes, it is. welcome to Holo Taco. We're happy to have you. Join us as we and our internal team apparently makes Shrek mood boards. So I'm gonna end the poll. Why is everyone saying today, Leanne? Sorry, I missed it. When is the new fall colors released? Today, Leanne! Leanne, where you been, girl? Look, they're already on the spreadsheet. They're already on the website. And they look good. Like, also, shouts out to the photographer. This was not me. I'm not saying me. I just realized if I didn't explain that, you'd be like, okay, who are you, Snoop Dogg? In that TikTok where he was like, I would like to thank me. I would like to thank myself. I did not take these pictures. The nail pictures are me. These ones are our very talented content producer. And she made them look fucking amazing. They look so crispy and low-key cozy. Like, I kind of want to just, like, sit beside a bottle. Like, can you just Photoshop me? Can someone here? Okay. I'll see you in the Discord. Put me around one of these bottles. I want to hug it. Maybe Modest Moss, because we match. Make me look good. I love that the new flair that Holo Taco is putting into the photography. Thank you, Chris. I think it looks really fun. Like, how fun is this? It has like a spotlight. It just helps tell like the color story a bit more. I know my brain was stuck on uniformity and like everything looking on the same background, but this is just fun. And now I'm shooting on backgrounds with my nails too. So there'll be like a different background that suits the theme. So you can do a little hover. Spills will remain the same though. Like, I'm never getting rid of spills because I mean, like, come on. I love spilling nail polish. Stock update on retro. We are sold out of the collection box. She's gone. We might have some left in reserve for like customer service reserve that we may be able to bring back in the vault later this year. But yeah, the box otherwise is sold out. We do have stock of the individuals, no box, and bag. So we did decide to throw up this bundle. So you're welcome. So you can get the new bag for a discount. So that's kind of fun. Spills are iconic, Holo Taco. They are. Will anything retire soon? We are having those conversations about planning for that. And I plan to do the same thing I did last year. So if you attended that data stream towards the end of the year / January, I'll do a review where we talk about like what sold the best, what sold the worst, some interesting key findings over the year. What have we learned about how we should change things up? Like last year, we learned a lot about making new bundles and making things more interesting in that way. And then also learned a lot about doing drops differently, like having a fun, exciting limited edition and then, or like limited edition box factor and then not low key doing that. So we kind of have those discussions on an annual basis. Data nerds, what up? And at the end of the year, we will do a review that will lead to the retirement, the peaceful retirement of some shades. It's gonna happen because, like, listen, just do the math. Look at all these wonderful new shades that we've added, okay? Look at them. They were essential, they were needed, like, come on. Lovely, stunning, people love them. But when you add this many, what it does is it makes people not give a shit about the ones from last year. And then people, feel like there's redundancies or we are unable to restock some of them for pigment related reasons. Or it's just like not really worth it economically to restock in smaller quantities because it's just like not something that's fresh and new that people are picking up. So you got to make room for all the new stuff you brought in. So we're gonna need to be doing more retirements, but we do it with like a happy face on. We're like, we've seen you, we've had fun with you, you've been around for a long time. We don't retire anything that like just came out, you know. Well, that's a limited edition. That's a different category. Retirement is for shades that have been around. Everyone's had their chance. Everyone's relaxed, right? I repeat, everyone is relaxed. You've purchased them if you wanted them, and if you didn't, that's fine, you know? But they gotta go. So we're gonna do that again in January. We will have a list, probably longer than last year. Respectful, no FOMO warning, just educational, informational. It's gonna be okay. Everybody relax. Low-key blushing. You got low-key blushing. We are calm in capital letters. Exactly. 166 made to date. Actually, you can just go to this list, and if you subtract 1, or no, wait, subtract 2. Wait, is it 3? Oh, I can't even count. Wow, why don't I just go like this? Count, 166. You are correct. 166 shades. That's including glow-in-the-dark tacos, so it depends if you want to count that or not. Have been made. Some of these have been retired, so it already says like retired on the side. You can also go to the retirement rack, which is right here. If you go to nail polish retirement rack, you'll find all the ones that have been retired. It also includes shades that were retired, but we brought them back after royalty voted them back, which that's coming up. I'm working on the survey now for the next vote to bring back. So speaking of shades that were retired last year or are limited edition, like Gala or whatever, it won't include Julian. But Holo Taco core shades that had been retired or were limited edition, some of them will be up for inclusion in the vote to bring back survey, which will be going out exclusively to Holo Royalty, which is the top tier of our customer loyalty program. You can go to rewards and log in and check your status. But that email will be going out for the vote to bring back survey to royalty, I think before the end of the month. I want to say, yeah, late August. You guys will get a vote to bring back survey, and that's so we can gather the information about what you want to see brought back, and we have the time to make it for hopefully later this year is the plan. So, but we need to know like now. So that's good news, because we're gonna pull something back. Bring it back. Bring it back. But then in January, we will be retiring. We'll be Xing other things. So make sure you're subscribed to emails and have Holo Taco on your contact list, because sometimes Google thinks we're spam, and it's very rude of them. Like, come on, this is not spam. We just want information from customers about what nail polish they want. Okay. I think I missed... Uh-oh. My chat is broken. Fuck. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Okay, there. I just wanted to go back and check some member chats in case I missed it. Thank you, Halloween. Perfect petty to match your bruises. Oh my god. Thank you, Perlusion. Damn, I love these. We'll absolutely be ordering them with Sophia collections. Thank you, Kathleen. Let me tell you, Fallen Flake Topper is the most beautiful thing this newly pregnant lady has ever seen. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Stephanie, we showed you that. My little trick on a clear swatch wheel. Tax Haven plus Fallen Flake. They're similar. It would make it look like more like blue, you know? Thank you, Heather. I think I read that. Yes, I answered that. We got that. Sticker timeline hint. Sticker timeline. I am still waiting on updates. But it's not that there's anything wrong. It's just that it's not the priority. You know what I mean? When there's like nail polish and more tangible things that like matter more, like Sophia's collection, you know, like everyone's minds is on that more than like our stickers. You know what I mean? So it's just, it has to wait. Well, favorite sister be, oh, okay, I already answered that. I have the OG Menchie polish. Yeah, wow, that's like 8 years. Damn, I'm old. Goat collection when? If you behave, we'll consider it. And consider not doing it also. We will also consider that. Thank you, Lauren. Excited for folklore launch. I'm obsessed with all of these. I didn't think you could top the tea collection for fall vibes, but I should never doubt. That's right, never doubt us. Be right back. Planning my fall wardrobe around this drop. I'm gonna have to put up my 4th polish rack. I'm not gonna have room when these arrive. I feel you. And I mostly feel you because I don't even have room for my stuff. Like, I have to get up a lot. I have to get up off my ass to go to my other racks that are around the room. I need a better solution. I need to just like build a room for streaming and holding my nail polish. Someone already did the bottle Photoshop? Okay. Where? I don't believe you. Is it in Simply Memes? Yes, it is. Okay, fucking Discord. I see what you doing. I see you. What is this? Why do I look so... I'm so cozy. Good job, guys. Not bad. You did good. Oh, wait. Another one incoming. Okay. The bottle's bigger than me. Oh, we got some variations. We got me looking down and cozy. It's like, that's my bestie. That's Modest Mossy. What is this? You have to tuck my hand behind it. Like, you can't use MS Paint. You have to use Photoshop. Or whatever other people use. That's good. That's good. This is very cute. I'm definitely going to send this to our graphic designer and be like, next time, I want this. Actually, this is what should be on the website. What do you guys think? Maybe not for Sophia. Maybe for my birthday. Would this freak you out? Like, be honest. If you went here and there was just a little Simply, like, sitting like that, okay? You come to our website and you see this. Do you buy? Yes, I would die. I would die laughing. Well, I don't need you to die. I need you to buy. Thank you, Katrina. I'd buy 12. What do you think? All right, amazing job as always. This has I am a graphic designer energy on it. And hold on a second. You look so cozy. I am. We need a Simply clip-on bottle. So you can clip it on your nail. I'm like a little friend that comes with your nail polish. That's cute. All right. I think we're gonna end it there. I think this was a really wonderful, cozy stream. Thank you for the cozy vibes. Thank you so much for loving the new Down to Earth collection. I'm just always so happy anytime I see people being like, yes, you guys killed it. I love these vibes. I want all of them on my face. I want to eat it. I want it in my intestines right now. I know you don't mean it literally, but that energy level is very inspiring to me. Oh no, the peel. Thank you for reminding me. Don't go anywhere. We're peeling, bitches. Chatters. Thank you. Fuck, let me change my battery. Phew. Okay, I paused the music because we're gonna peel. Ready? Okay. This is the spill lid. It used to be yogurt, and I've reused it many times, so that's what this is. This is not a hint. This is light mode. But I reuse my spill lids, okay? Reuse, recycle, respill. This is how I make the intro and outro screens. If you're interested in how I do this, there's like a 3-hour stream of me teaching you how to do this for, you know, your own arts and crafts purposes. When you're feeling like you're done doing fall girly things, you can do nail spilly things, all right? And now I just crack it. The nail polish is dry, obviously. It did get muddy and swampy when you mix it all together. It's popping. So you kind of pop it out. Oop. Come on. Okay, there. I just had to get under it. Well, why is this one so stuck? Oh, there. Okay. Ready? Oh. Yes. Yes. We got the full peeling. Okay, I also need to explain why there's scratches. It's because whatever you peel off of this, it indents whatever the mold is, and I guess I just like previously used a toothpick or like a cuticle pusher and scratched off paint at some point, probably. So that's why there's scratches. The crowd goes wild. So you also want to know another trick? Is the reason why you don't see fallen flake taco on this side and you only see the cremes. It's because when I'm spilling cremes plus toppers, think unicorn skin, unicorn dream, or tea cremes, I spill all the cremes like in a row and fill up the plate. Fill up your plate, your yogurt lid. And then on top, I float the cremes on, no, I float the toppers on top of the cremes. So that's why they're never at the bottom. It's not that cremes are just heavier. It's that I like purposefully place it on top so that you can see them translucently over cremes. Once they start to blend too much, like they get lost in the mud, like literally. But this is just a result of me just like going like this like 800 times. Well, not 800, that's too many. But I'll probably go like this, I'll let it spill, and then I'll be like, oh, let it spill, whoop. Try and get enough shots out of it. But it comes to a saturation point where it's just like, it's too muddy, and then I just start over if I need more footage. But yeah, the flake taco starts getting lost and the creme start getting blended. But yeah, that's my spill. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I like doing it. I clean my desk. All right. May you have peaceful, cozy fall vibes as we move into the end of August. And I will see you guys on Saturday for baking. We're gonna bake fall goodies. I know, like, we have decided it's fall. Summer's over. Cancel it. We're doing fall. I think we're baking zucchini bread. What? I think we're baking zucchini into a bread on Saturday. And then we will resume playing Contradiction Spot the Liar, the murder in Britain next Wednesday. Okay, for all the gamers. We'll resume that game. We will solve the murders, I swear, next week. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy your new Down to Earth bundles. And very excited to see your combos. Thanks so much to the mods. Thank you to the members. Mention Gang stream probably not this Sunday, next Sunday. Last Sunday of the month. And I'll have a fun thing to share that I've been working on. So excited for that. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. Your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. So hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.